Can you dig it? It's time. It's New York draft time. This is Tim's New York Giants Straight Talk, brought to you by the Mighty FanDuel. That's FanDuel.com. Number one sportsbook in America.
Draft, baby. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. I haven't been in the studio in a couple years doing the draft. We're going to do the thing where like we did last time. I got the NFL Network up over here. When the draft comes in, I'm going to click over here and go to the volume button, wherever that is. I have no fucking clue where it is. Where's the volume button? Wait, here we go.
His ability to catch it out of the backfield. He could be a 30, 40, 50 catch.
There we go. We're going to come out of the backfield with that. We're going to look at that. And we're going to bring in our co-host for this evening. You know him well. He's the man, the myth. He's number one in the holler. And he's a holler back girl. He's not ODR Sports. He's not. Oh, Dom. You know, Dom, I miss you, brother. Because I can't remember when's the last time you and I, except for the very first stream, were in the same. Oh, God, you look terrible. Back that up. I can't remember when the last time you and I were together. For a draft.
For a draft. Well, you've been at the parties, right?
Yeah, last going on 3 years.
I've had control of the board.
Yeah, and my numbers show it.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I still did a better job than Shane of controlling the board, though, right?
That's not saying a hell of a lot. I want to thank everyone that's already in the chat. We got a lot of great comments already. I'm going to talk about a couple things right here, Don, but let's get to the chats. When Greg says teams will be stupid and not think right. Remember, the Giants are stupid the right way. Teams will play dumb, make dictations every round. We just have to wait. We have to say this right off the bat, Dom, that you have to know that we pick 5 and 10, and the Raiders pick number 1. Now, the Raiders have been known in their history for doing stupid things, for screwing up everyone's fucking draft boards by doing something moronic. They got the first overall pick. We all know they're going to go Mendoza.
Well, I mean, they should, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're going Mendoza. They're fucking going Mendoza. We know this.
It's a stunningly stupid thing to not do that, and the Raiders, not even the Raiders, are that stupid.
No, we don't. You know what? We don't want to put anything past the Raiders because they could be that stupid, because we did take Daniel Jones 6th overall.
Well, that, and you can't screw up the 2 top 10 picks, right? I mean, we all know this.
I mean, people say I'm a genius, but I'm really happy. So.
Well, you did, Big Joe. You screwed up 5 and 7. You got one guy now in a veteran deal. You got another guy that you were either going to trade in Kayvon Thibodeau, and there's some talk and speculation that he may potentially get moved during the draft here. I don't see it. I think they're going to hold. I think they're going to hold on to Kayvon as long as they possibly can, because of the fact that, well, you know what? I shouldn't even say that, because it's really going to be predicated on what the hell they do.
If someone really wants a player like Kayvon Thibodeau in the draft and they go, then maybe there's a chance, but
there's always a chance. Greg also says, going. The first pick is going to go. We all know who that's going to be. Mike Lee says, I think John and Dawn will send out Joe to pick up some crabs from Joe's Crab Shack. I didn't even know Joe's Crab Shack were still around. I thought they were all went out of business. We got Indigenous Warriors say, let's go Giants Nation. We love it. JR's in his house. It's draft day, baby.
Draft, baby. Yeah.
That never fucking gets old. Ever. 7 minutes. Oh, Online Big Blue says 7 minutes. Diana Rossini's son is named Michael. You know what I laugh about, Dom? 2 years ago when he got fired, and all Giant fans were all like, we got to get him. We got to get him. And I kept telling people, and we go back and watch the lives, go back and watch the videos, that I heard out of Memphis that he was fired not for football reasons. And I used the term icky, because that's the term that was given to me, that he was doing icky things off the field. And that the new owner, who happens to be a female, has come in and basically cleaned house because he was icky. And everyone was like, well, what does that mean? We need to go get him. I said, I don't know what it means, because no one's sitting there to tell you, well, you know what, he's stooping Diana Rossini and could potentially have a son with her. But it was just that he was a little bit icky.
What, like Wisconsin, according to or something more serious?
Something much more serious, because yes, Wisconsin. Yes, again, we all know that Aaron Rodgers thought Green Bay was icky. That's why he had to go. Mike Lee says, getting ready for draft night. Run DMC said it best. It's tricky. It's tree to rocky rhyme to rocky rhyme. That's right on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. Huh. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house to bust her out. Mike Lee. I had to get there early. Online Big Blue says, when I told everyone that was me. We got Jordan said, what else would I rather be? Let's go Giants. Ryan Williams says, I really don't know if to trust the defensive players. Most of them are coming out of the draft, do not live up to their hype. I think it's safer to get an offensive player. Dom, we reported today. We got an email today.
Yeah.
We got the source email today. The email that everyone always fucking hates. The email from the guy that gives me information, gave us the Andrew Thomas information, gave us the James Bradbury and Blake Martinez information, recently gave us the Dexter Lawrence to Cincinnati information 2 days before everyone else. He's saying that the love affair with Jordan Tyson is not a smokescreen with the New York Football Giants.
Do you think he's going to be one of the 2 top 10 picks?
There is talk and speculation that he may be the first wide receiver off the board at 5. I can't believe the Giants would go after a guy who broke his collarbone, had a knee injury, and has a hamstring issue to the point that he didn't even make it to his team, the Arizona State Pro Day. He didn't make it to his own Pro Day. He had to have a private workout on the 17th of April because of this hamstring issue. This is a guy that's got multitudes of injuries and it's pretty serious injuries, a collarbone and everything else. That's nothing to sneeze at. So I do think he is the highest rated on the board in reference to the wide receivers. I think I've said it before, I think he has the highest skill value, the highest route tree. I think if you're looking at a guy without the injuries, he would be over both Lemon and Tate. But can you really take him at 5 with that medical?
I think that's a huge risk on part of the Giants. I mean, I had him at 2, but that is partly because of that injury history. So I think you're probably right. If you take that out, he's number 1, but you can't ignore that. And we know that players get banged up in football a heck of a lot. And if you're taking him in with that history, you are taking a big risk because it's a big step up from college to the professional game. So, I mean, the Giants will obviously, it's sort of a bit of a sort of staple phrase, but they should be going best player available here, right the way through the draft. And I'd be looking at the defensive side of the ball if it were me, but we'll see what they do. I mean, in theory, there's no bad positional pick from the Giants' point of view because of the holes they've got, but you've spoken about this many times before, there's positional value. The safety. Caleb Downs is obviously being really spoken about as a very high place to take him.
The safety Caleb Downs. There's more speculation coming out, and I find it interesting that during the draft season you hear all this information, all this nonsense, and then you get a day before the draft, and then all of a sudden it changes. Everyone thought that Caleb Downs at 5 could be not a sure thing, but could be a thing. And now I'm seeing him go as low as 10 back to the Giants. I'm seeing him go as low as 12. I said it already. If you take a look at the draft board, if you take a look at if you go to not the mock draft board, if you go to the draft board, if the Giants don't go wide receiver at 5, let's say they go the route that everyone thinks they should go, which would be someone like a Sonny Styles or an Arville Reese if he's there. I think if they don't do that at 5, I think from 6 to 9, there's a run on wide receivers. I think from 6 to 9, you will see potentially 3 wide receivers go in those 6 to 9 picks. And that, of course, would drop Caleb Downs to 10 to the Giants. Because I think Kansas City is a fucking hot mess, and they need a wide receiver.
They definitely do. I think that's part of the reason they struggled this year was there was no one really able to catch the ball from Mahomes. So they definitely were, and I think there's some logic there. But do you think still though that even at 10,
you didn't let me finish my logic?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Thanks, man. It's only my fucking show. I'm back, bitches. I'm like Britney. I'm back. I think the Commanders go Carnell Tate. If Sonny Styles goes, I think Carnell Tate goes to the Commanders. You got Terry McLaurin, who's 497 fucking years old. by my math. So I definitely think he's going to go. I think he'll go 7. And then I look at 8. I look at both 6 and 8, actually. 6 and 8, there is a potential for either Cleveland to go wide receiver because they are very they're wide receiver needy as well. And I could potentially see the Saints with Tyler Sloth going wide receiver as well, depending on where certain players drop, because I think David Bailey is going to be the key to this first 5 picks.
Yeah.
Because I still think it's going to go Raiders, Mendoza, Jets, Arville Reese. I think there's rumors and speculation that the Cardinals are in love with Jeremiah Love, but I still think they go Bailey. And I think Love, to me, still goes to Tennessee. I know Robert Saleh is in love with Sonny Styles, but the problem is this: Tennessee needs to sell tickets. Tennessee needs some excitement. You put in all this on Brian Daboll. You brought in Wan'Dale Robinson. You brought in Daniel Bellinger. Sorry, that wasn't really a rim shot, but it's Daniel Bellinger. But you brought in these guys, and they need a facilitator. They need a running game, and someone like Jeremiah Love would fill the bill there, which would then drop Sonny Styles down to the Giants at 5, and then open up, I think, a run on the wide receivers.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of logic to how that goes down. Again, that assumes the Titans do something sensible, but you're exactly right there. That is not an exciting offseason from their point of view, and they have no run game really. So I think that makes sense in terms of how it goes down. But it'll be really interesting to see, as you say, David Bailey really going to be key here, because I think Caleb Downs is arguably the best defensive player. Or one of the best defensive players in the draft, but he's still quite high for a safety in terms of positional value in that top 10. And I wonder if the Giants say they wanted Caleb Downs at 10, I wonder if they could actually trade down and get him. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
No, I think Caleb Downs is 10 as low as it can go. Michael says, Tim, great night to be a Giant fan. I want to I have a secret weapon this year. I didn't get all dressed up this year because I'm serious this year. Like John Harbaugh, I'm serious. And not like Sirius XM, because we're on Believe, but I have a secret weapon, Dom. I have a way that we can tell everything, and I have a way that we can really just kind of narrow down what the Giants are going to do. Dom, are you ready for this weapon?
I forgot about the Magic 8 Ball.
Magic 8 Ball.
Still more magic than our former number 8.
It's also more magic than our former general manager. Magic 8 Ball. Will the New York Giants select Jordan Tyson at 5? Well, I don't like that answer. So the Magic 8 Ball is stupid. So
did it say yes?
Yes, it did say yes. Magic 8 Ball is stupid. I don't like the Magic 8 Ball anyway. Change my mind. Jordan Tyson soaring to the betting favorites at 5. If you go on the Mighty FanDuel, thefanduel.com, the #1 sportsbook in America, you can see that now the betting favorites at 5 is Jordan Tyson on the Mighty FanDuel. We're going to be talking about FanDuel all night. James Stein says, here we go. Time to move to the winner's circle. John and Dawn, let it begin. Greg also says, let's get this going. Come on, G-Men. Let's get it right. Let's ask the 8 Ball another question. Okay, Dom? We're going to the Magic 8 Ball. This is how bad this is. Will the Giants select Caleb Downs at 10? Okay. I don't like that 8 Ball. It seems so. So the Magic 8 Ball has predicted Jordan Tyson at 5, Caleb Downs at 10.
There are definitely worse picks there than that. As I say, I think Caleb Downs is a good player. So, as I say, safety that high always bothers me. But what I haven't actually seen. I've been incredibly busy with work.
Look at me!
I know, but I haven't. I haven't seen
out there how the lamp's gonna get lit.
Look, I've been dealing with Chardonnay, okay? She's been extremely temperamental.
Oh, yeah, because you know what time it is. It's the place to go. Anywhere that you want to go on the West End, it's Poppycockers, the number one for adult entertainment at Poppycocker. If you're looking to go anywhere to get your poppycock, head down to Poppycockers, because tonight it's 2-for-1 troll night. Oh, always at the Mighty Poppycockers. I'm sorry. So we got to get our sponsors out of the way.
Mine's free. But who would you like to see picked at 5? Who'd be your pick? Because as we say, Tyson's a good player, but it's whether he can stay fit.
My pick. Hold on one second, John. Don, I want to do an audio check here. See if you can tell me if you hear the audio here.
That's what I'm getting out here. Really down.
Just Palomalo and Ed Reed.
Just two Hall of Famers. Put them up there.
Hear the audio?
Apparently
Okay.
This moment happened 2 doors.
All right, that's because, well, like I said, we're going to get in trouble again by the NFL and play their broadcast. Screw them. Screw them. What the fuck do they know? The Magic 8 Ball is fixed. I have to agree with. I think the Magic 8 Ball is fixed. Trenton, the Eagle fan, says, Joe, I know what that is. And I was born in 2000. I don't know where we're going. Kevin, big Kevin, I haven't seen you forever. Hey, Tim. Hey, Dom. It's been a minute. Good to see you guys. The Giants take Tyson instead of Styles. I'm going to be pissed. I love this one there. Austin Powers looks like he hasn't slept in a week.
It's been a very, very, very long week. Very long week.
Why don't you tell us about this very long week?
If I did, I'd have to kill you.
Good luck. Better men have tried. And I'm still here, baby.
Draft, baby. Yeah.
I can't find my Austin Powers, man, because the whole soundboard crapped out. The whole sound.
I told you to label it. Repeatedly.
You know what? Shut up. You know what? I no, it's not that. The sound, not the sound effects board. The soundboard.
It's actually broken.
The actual Roadcaster. I went and did a update, and evidently I shouldn't have done the update because it wiped everything out. So everything I had built in there is gone. I can't believe I allowed myself to introduce myself as gone. I'm actually having a moment of sadness. I'm looking for it. I'm having a moment. What's wrong?
Well, boo fucking who?
I'm having but we have this because just for the Dahmer. Hello, loves. Throw me another shrimp on the bobby. Just for you. Me personally, as we're waiting, we have 13 minutes before the draft starts, and the draft does not start in 13 minutes. They're going to go.
It'd be about 3.5 hours until the first pick.
Yeah. I mean, literally, we're going to have to go through the garbage. We're going to have to go through all the crap. But I still think Sonny Styles is the move.
That would be my pick.
I still think that Sonny Styles is the guy. He makes the most sense. You go out and get Tremaine Edmonds, and then honestly, after that, what do you have? You have Micah McFadden and his 13.9% missed tackle percentage and his inability, Dom, to cover the linebacker. To cover the tight end or the running back, or basically covering the bed with a blanket. Yeah. So I mean, it would make sense. And yes, I'm going against my conventional wisdom because of the fact that I don't like people that change positions. He's only been a linebacker for 2 years, but Arville Reese is probably going to go 2.
Yeah.
And he was only a starter for 1 year.
Yeah. I actually, would rather have that pick than Arville Reese. Ironically, I know Reese potentially has a higher ceiling, but I do think there is some of that experience thing coming out, of college. It's going to be really, really helpful. And I definitely think if he's there, he should definitely be our pick. And as you say, Micah McFadden, but what about all those tackles he makes? Well, he's making the tackles because it's got through to him rather than because he's a tackling monster. And as you say, his percentage of tackle is actually really, really, really quite low. And the fact we brought him back shows what a hole there is in that position.
Well,
when was the last time we had a good linebacking core?
It's a team friendly deal. Someone asked me what's Dom's middle name.
No. Danger's my middle name.
You can't. I still got it, man. I still got it. I'm finding shit in the soundboard. I'm finding stuff in the soundboard. You know what I can do here?
You know what though? Really quickly, you're right. It's a team friendly deal for McFadden. I have no problem with McFadden coming back. but it shows that there is an absolute need for us still at linebacker when McFadden is still down as a starter for us. And that's why I think Sonny Styles is the pick. And also, Joe, I genuinely still, even after 3 or 4 years, can't get used to the fact our anthem is now "God Save the King" and not "God Save the Queen." But there you go. It's also the wrong choice of anthem, by the way.
Wrong. Here we go. Though. I want to show something, everyone, because I want everyone to see this. Here we go. There's the soundboard. As you can clearly see, it's not labeled still. I lied. I never put anything on. It's still not labeled, but you can see there's the other soundboard right there. But actually, I was just trying to show everyone that, I'm getting my abs back. I was just showing off a little bit, but you can see the soundboard. That's still not labeled.
Your soundboard looks like it's some kind of low budget 1990s space sci-fi.
Well, it's funny. It's actually back in the day in the late 2000 or early 2000s. This was high tech. This is literally from a radio station. These used to be used in a radio station. So it is it's got the hard drive in it. It's got the digital sound effects. I mean, literally, you got like 10 different banks. It's great. It's great. Davey says, Tim, what about the next score? Who will you be doing this during the show? We'll give the next score as well. I'm actually going to put that's actually a good idea. I was laughing because I was trying to figure out how to like stream different things, like how to have different things on the stream, like different, because you could put different, I could put up a browser and show a video on it. And then when I did that, the whole thing crapped out. So right now, the Knicks, I don't even want to see the Knicks score. Knicks are currently losing 42-28.
Ooh. Thanks,
Davey. Davey, you're banned.
Get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Davey's the Mets are winning, says Joe. Trenton says, let's go, Mets fan. Trenton, are you watching the string? Trenton's dad, and Trenton is a Philadelphia Eagle fan, Dom. You probably know Trenton. You've been on the show a couple times. You haven't been on recently, but he's a Philadelphia Eagle fan. Good guy, really good guy. Which is amazing because he just had a baby girl, and now the baby girl is 6 months old. I'm like, wow, that really goes. When he told me that the other day, I'm like, what the fuck? But his dad is a Giant fan. And I asked Trenton, I said, when I put the link in the chat, I want you and your dad, because he said him and his dad are going to watch. I said, I want you and your dad to come on the show because I would like to know, and I would like to ask his dad how he fucked up so badly that his father was an Eagle fan. What went wrong in the Trenton Wright house that he had to rebel to the point to become an Eagle fan?
I might have to ask the same question on European football about my son, but there we go.
There we go. Blackbird says, I told you I'd be here. I just got out of boxing gym. Well, there you go. Hopefully your boxing went well. I got out of the sauna. I was laughing because I got out of the sauna. I nearly fell out. Really tripped getting out because my wife came downstairs and I just finished working out and I was saunaing. And then she only had like 10 minutes before her next call. So I'm trying to, and she's like, I'm getting out of the sauna. And I ran out of the sauna and I literally almost, and you've met Mrs. Online Big Blue, she's very small. So imagine me.
Not compared to me, she's not.
Yeah, you're about the same size. Imagine me falling out of the sauna into her. Yeah.
It's like McFadden trying to tackle.
Austin Powers, what's your favorite team?
The Giants, obviously.
I know. If David K says, if my son becomes an Eagle fan, I'm putting him up for adoption. My guess. Trenton does have hair. Trenton actually came on the other day, and he always wears a hat, but the other day he was at work and he didn't have his hat on, so we know he has hair. Because I was like, oh my God, you have hair. Yes, Tim is learning the internet. I'm still on MySpace. I'm still on dial-up, but my hamster did not die in the wheel. But Dom, we got to get back. We got to get to the 10th pick because we got 6 minutes away before the extravaganza starts, before we have 48 minutes before the first pick. Let's just say for sake, and this is the question I want to ask the chat as well. Let's just say you're sitting there at 5, Dom.
Yeah.
And you have both. Let's just say you have both Jeremiah Love, Sonny Styles, and Jordan Tyson staring right at you. What are you doing?
Well, I'm still going for the linebacker because that's my pick. However, it would be Styles, Love, Tyson in that order, and I'd still go Carnell Tate over Tyson. By the way, as my wide receiver pick, I'm not hating Tyson, as I say, but I always worry about players that have injury history coming out of college, and I mean significant injury risk. So.
What do you think though? Wait a minute. What do you think though that the fact that, I mean, if you look at Carnell Tate, you look at his game, what worries me about Carnell Tate immediately is the fact that he reminds me way too much of coming out of college of Marvin Harrison Jr. And it's not just because they both went to Ohio State. They kind of have the same game. And I just don't see that game so far transitioning well enough. Now, you could say it was a quarterback play with Kyler Murray. You could say that. But I don't see that game transitioning well into the NFL. And I've said it before. I like Lemon and I like Lemons, but I like Lemon much better. And I think, yes, I know he played a predominant role in the slot at USC, but he's also a guy that I think he's another guy with a high skill level, high route running tree. And I think he's a guy that when you have Darnell Mooney, Malik Neighbors, and I've said it before, I put Isaiah Likely in the slot, Theo Johnson, the tight end, and I put someone like Lemon out of the backfield in a Darren Sproles type role. I mean, and I've said it before, who is literally stopping this team? Because if you do that, you are going to have so many guys with speed in the second level. It's
Tower, this is Ghost Rider requesting a flyby.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
The pattern's going to be full. So I mean, I personally think Lemon fits the Giants, and I have this debate in my own brain that I love this. Lemon will make you sour. I have this debate in my brain, Dom, that who's more valuable at 10? Somebody like Lemon or Caleb Downs?
Well, this is the point I was making earlier, right? I think, Downs is obviously a really good player, but it's the value of that pick there that worries me. I think on Lemon, I think he's really, really well suited to the slot, but obviously so is Isaiah Likely. So from that point of view, I wonder there. I think you'd have to probably put him in a package like you say, if you were to take in Lemon. He does adjust well on routes. He is really, really quick. Carnell Tate, I think for me, I think his ceiling is probably wide receiver 2, but obviously we'd have Neighbors in the 1 anyway, so that might well fit.
Wouldn't you want to take a guy at 5 that was wide receiver 1 material and not wide receiver
exactly,
2?
and that's why I had, you gave me those 3 options. It's why I had the wide receivers, the bottom of those 3 there at 5, because I think those other 2 players are significantly better and also in positions of need. And that's why I wouldn't take the wide receiver at 5 at all. I think when you get to 10, as you say, I think at least 2, if not 3 of those are off the board. You're probably looking at either Lemon or Conception as the best wide receiver back on the board at that point.
I like KC Concepcion. I think KC Concepcion goes late to Miami in the first. And then I think if you take a look at this, or he could potentially even drop down to the second. I love this comment.
Yeah, he's way too high to be taken anywhere near the top half of the round.
Where let me get back. I'm going to make sure we keep getting everyone in the chat. So we're going to make sure everyone gets in the chat. Gets Joe Ferry says Trenton with the long black hair looks like a Marv Allen cosplay. Yeah, it kind of does. European football, Manchester United fan, red and white. I'm an AFC Richmond fan. Let's see here. Blackbird says Sonny Styles to the G-Man. Nate the Great, baby. Nate the Great. I literally watched that show. I watched all 3 seasons.
It's do you know what? The first time I ever
learn nothing about football.
That's all right, nor do I.
You have your own channel.
But do you know what though? The first time I ever watched that show was on the flight out to see you.
I know. I remember you telling me that, which was hilarious because then I started watching it one day, and I was like, well, this is a stupid fucking premise. Well, who would hire a coach that doesn't have any experience? And I thought to myself, well, we hired a general manager that didn't have any experience.
Yep.
And we hired
exactly the same thing.
And we hired a special teams coach. So I was like, I was like, yeah, there's talk, Dom, and I also want to keep getting to the chat, but there's talk that without that 3rd round pick, that the Giants might be entertaining moving down from 10, not moving down much from 10, not doing a Cleveland Browns with the Bo Callahan moving all their seconds and their first. Not doing that.
Come on, Tom, say it with me, you pancake eating motherfucker.
And I will say, I still have not watched that movie.
Me neither.
But would you be okay moving down? Oh, they got the fireworks going. Would you?
I had heard, by the way, that the Jets were contemplating taking Vontae at 2.
They're going to take Vontae Mack?
I had heard that.
But do you, if you did trade down, how far would you go?
That's what she said.
I mean, obviously you've got to have someone willing to trade up, so you have to sort of see who's there on the board. But I'm looking around. It was 10, so down to 13. Or we're not. I don't think. Maybe we trade with the Ravens.
Oh,
I don't think I'd go further down than 15.
We have a Fernando Mendoza sighting, and when the picks are in, you're going to hear. We're also seeing now Jeremiah Love in the green room. Of course, Fernando Mendoza did not attend the party in Pittsburgh. His mother has what does she have? She's muscular dystrophy. She got MSL, MLS. I can remember, but he's staying home with his mom, and actually they're saying that the Raiders are being extremely accommodating to him and his mother and his entire family because of what she's dealing with, and I think that's fantastic. But and they also brought in Kirk Cousins, and the scariest thing is that they're basically twins. I mean, you could not find a guy that is more. You can't find a guy that's more. Who is coming on the stage? Why is the commissioner coming on the stage? Hold on.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they boo the commissioner
every time.
Send things to the stage to get things started.
Wait, are we going to go on the clock early? I'd be shocked.
Here we are.
Wait, are we going on the clock early? Mike Vrabel's going to be taking out the first pick. Yeah, we're going to get back. We're going to get back to him because he's a fucking.
I love the fact he made his way to Pittsburgh when Aaron Rodgers is still, deciding whether he's coming back.
Well, Pittsburgh is still icky as well.
Yeah.
We got to give a Knicks update. I don't know. I can't get to the Knicks update because I can't. Hold on. The Raiders are already on the clock.
And home.
Oh no, Raiders are they're starting this shit out quick this year. All right. So we're gonna get rolling.
Yeah, but it's gonna take them ages, even though they know the pick.
Oh, they're gonna mass their full 10.
Yeah, just so they can get the other bits done right. We all know who they're picking. They're at 1. They've had months to decide, but
I don't know who they're picking. Why you gotta be such fucking know-it-all?
They're taking Judge Mendoza. I was going to say 15 feels like the right place to trade down to. I can see the Bucks coming up to try and jump the Cowboys and get an edge. So there may be a trade partner there.
Now the Knicks are making a massive rally with 3 minutes left in the second. They're down 56-40. Great balls of fire.
They pulled back too.
James, why aren't you watching the fucking Knicks?
I am watching the Knicks. Look at my face.
I thought you were watching the draft board. We're getting all ready, James. We're already. We are already on the clock with the vaunted, we'll say, Las Vegas Raiders. We're already on the clock, James. We're getting very excited. Trent says, "Who is the British guy? He seems cool." Well, there's a black guy and a British guy. So which one seems cool? Because it's not the British guy. Liverpool Soccer says, let's see here, 59 ways to groove. What's the odds on FanDuel that Mike Vrabel spoinked? What's her name? I'm going to say.
Oh my God, we're still talking about that.
I'm going to say there's no odds on that. But I want James. I'm not getting credit. When he became available, I reported out of Memphis that they said they fired him. The female owner fired him because there was icky things going on, and the Giants shouldn't sign him. But they're bringing out Lynn Swan. I don't know. They're bringing out a whole bunch of guys from Pittsburgh. I'm assuming this draft is in Pittsburgh.
And by the way, that British guy's name is Don Juan DeMarco to you.
That's right, baby. That's right.
I'm loving the fact I've been described as cool. This has never happened before in my life.
I know, not even at your son's school. The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. We get Dart last year. It will be a perfect to get Styles this year. I don't know. Lemons. I like I'm like Lemons himself. Okay.
I'm a Satsuma guy.
What's that?
I'm a Satsuma guy. Melons, lemons.
Oh yeah,
lemons.
Lemons. Big Greg from Sweden says, didn't they throw Harrison the ball? They did throw Harrison the ball. The only problem was they had the mighty midget at quarterback, who is literally, if you need a chart, if you need like a growth chart, about how short Kyler Murray is, we have a picture of Kyler Murray. He's the guy in the middle. This is before he went to Jamaica and got a tan. But that's Kyler Murray at his pro day, so we got to make sure we have that that coming down the pike here. Let me see here, Sonny Styles. We already got the poppycockers in. Mike Vrabel is picking Diana Rossini.
How's it going, Davey?
But the bigger question is, we've said this before, and I know Philosopher will be on later. First wife or hotter wife for Brian?
Save that for when he comes on.
Oh, well, you know what? I always say, we have the Raiders with 7 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Raiders were 3-14 last year, last in the AFC West. They ranked last in offense, but their defense, which no one really talks about, was 14th ranked in the league. Could the Raiders be that team that we talk about in regards to being, well, you know what? I don't want to say being the Patriots because I don't know who the Patriots coach would sleep with. But could it be one of those? If you have the 14th ranked defense and you finally get a quarterback, you got to look at it that way. 6'4", 236 pounds. They say he's mentally and physically tough. Clutch that he's Matty Ice. Ryan, if you guys could draft Matt Ryan first overall, would you take Matt Ryan first overall?
What now? He's 306.
Okay, now it's a 2-man booth.
Damn it, Don! You knew that was coming, Don.
They always said the 3-man booth is too difficult or too hard.
That's what she said.
To work with, but come on. Matthew says, my brother James in the house, love it, missed you guys. I've been swamped. Matthew, I was wondering where the fuck you were too.
Yo, Matty Ice, word, yo. I'm gonna text you, man.
You have Matthew's telephone number?
Matty Ice, yes. We converse a lot on the doldrums of the Giants and the state that we've been in, so I don't blow your phone up at 2 a.m. and then I get a chancleta thrown at me across state lines.
Yes, because that will happen with Mrs. Online Big Blue. I want Love. He's a guaranteed home pick. I want, what?
I want Love too, but it's 1 a.m. I don't think I'm getting any of that.
Here's the problem with all this, guys. The draft doesn't start, of course, until the second pick, because this is where the second pick is what's going to predicate everything. Now, James, we've talked about it before. I keep hearing, and I got an email about Jordan Tyson. We reported it early in the day when we had Sean Salisbury on, and big shout out to Big Sean Salisbury. He was a fantastic guest. We talked everything, not only from Giants football, but football and just in general. He already says he wants to. I always love it when people are like, I want to come back. I'm like, why? why would you want to come back to this shit? But he does want to come back. He wants to come back on after the draft. And he's more than welcome because he was a fan. He was a fantastic guest. And literally it was like looking in a mirror at sometimes some of the things that he was saying. So, but even he was mentioning with Jordan Tyson, can you really take a guy at 5 that has all the injury red flags, couldn't even make his own pro day, couldn't make the combine because of the hamstring. He didn't have a private workout until the 17th of April. Can you really, James, can you really take someone like him that high at 5 for the Giants?
Well, I said a week ago that if we take a wide receiver at 5, it would be the one thing that would really piss me off. So I'll follow that up with saying if we take any wide receiver at 5, let alone him, I would honestly think Joe Schoen is back in charge. That's how stupid a move that would be.
Anyone that's watching the draft coverage and listening to us at the same time, better hair, me or Kurt Warner? Because I just watched.
Well, but Kurt's is not bad.
Kurt's got a little thing going. It's not as there he is again, man.
Kurt Flirt's not bad now.
I got to do the beard. I got to do the Kurt Warner beard.
You can't do the beard.
Oh, the pick. Hold on. The pick is in. The pick is in. Let's. I know there is suspense. There's breathless anticipation. Don, do you want to take a gander at who this pick might be for the Raiders before the commissioner moves up to the podium?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. It's Tyson, right?
It's Bo Callahan. Yes,
I would say they're going to take Sonny Styles just to mess with us.
You know what? But like he said, if there's one team that has a history of fucking up the whole draft, it's the Raiders.
It's the Raiders, yeah. Agents of Chaos. I mean, it's obviously Mendoza. I mean, let's not pretend otherwise.
They're already clapping.
Yeah, like I don't even know why we're wasting time here. You guys had months to decide.
Shut the fuck up. This is a show. We gotta waste time.
No, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about them, the Raiders.
Because they were told to. Same every year.
We always hear about, this wide receiver's great in the 50-50 situation. Well, Indiana receivers didn't have to do that.
That's right. Well, I don't want to hear about it. The pick is in. We got another team on the clock already.
Garrett Nismayer.
It's a matter of fact.
Hurry up. I don't want to deal with this so long. I got to get back to the chat. Sliders, why the hell is it taking so long? This is obvious. Tim, from the land. I'm sorry right now.
Tower, this is Ghost Rider requesting a flyby.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Ghost Rider, I'm not bringing everyone on until. Oh, hold on. Wait up. The Raiders logo is up. I'm not bringing. The commissioner is walking. He is sauntering to.
He is strutting.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna go. Bo Callahan, Wisconsin.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
No!
Quarterback.
How could they do that? Okay,
I'm shocked. Profess me shocked.
This is where the draft starts.
Yes, there we go.
This is where it begins because this next pick by the Jets, do the Jets trade? Do the Jets go Arville Reese? Do the Jets go another OU product? I mean, this is where the rubber's gonna meet the road, guys, because this is where we need to see where Giants are now going to show us some love. I hope so. Johnny Wishbone reporting in. What's up, Johnny Wishbone? I would play the sound effect, but Dom didn't label the soundboard again because he was being a dick. But I will make sure that we get that soundboard in. I got to figure out where this other screen is here.
You know what's crazy about the Jets? They actually draft really good players. They just can't find a quarterback to save their life.
They do.
Yeah.
Didn't they take Bo Stam?
They've drafted better than us in the last 5 years.
Well, that's not saying much.
Well, I mean, listen.
Tim's bigger than I am. I mean,
that's like saying poop is better than diarrhea. I mean, that's not saying a hell of a lot, dude. Come on, James.
You said yourself, Quentin Williams is better than Dexter Lawrence to you. So,
and where's Quentin?
Garrett Wilson, he's pretty good.
Where's Quentin Williams?
Micaiah Becton.
Where are all these guys?
No, it's not about where they are. I said where they got drafted. Who drafted them? The Jets pick pretty good players. They just can't find a quarterback to save their life.
The Jets make good picks on paper. What happens is very similar to what happens when they come to the Giants, which is they don't develop and they regress and end up leaving as a general rule. But you are right. Some of that is about finding players around them to help them improve. There is some truth to that, but they don't coach them well. We
gotta get to the super chat because all super chats go to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. Big Blue for life. We're not putting everyone on until pick 4. So you're gonna have to wait in the queue, brother. Joe Shane sitting in the truck watching Joe.
Yeah. Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer. No, I already read it. No. Mark my words. Great stream as always. God bless y'all. Trenton, where's your Trenton? Are you watching with your dad? Because I do want Trenton to come on. I want Trenton and his dad to come on because I really do need to know this question.
Shout out Papa Wright.
How did Trenton's dad fuck up so much that he became an Eagle fan? I gotta know. This is literally what I have to know. I love it. The Jets are picking.
Gotta get to work. That's right.
They're now picking Willie Beeman. I believe he went to Texas A&M.
Come on, man. Come on.
James is like, James went to dance. I love the fact that I have my Willie Beeman. You have the white shark jersey. I have the black shark jersey, which was kind of apropos.
Whoa.
And a little weird.
Well, that kind of makes sense then.
Let's see. Slider says, "Hey Tim, I got good news and bad news. Good news, I found the guy who told you who Chode Sports looked like. Excellent. The bad news, it was me, so I kicked my own ass." Oh wait, the Jets. Hold on, wait a minute. We gotta get official here. Hold on, wait. We gotta be like, this is the NFL, man. I'm freaking like big time official now.
The game's at halftime, so I can turn to ESPN with you.
I'm like big time official now, guys. Big Blue for life. We're gonna get everyone in at 4th pick. In the 4th pick, so you got a couple more minutes, and I'm gonna also drop the link in where we only have limited space today. So, like I said, when you see that 4th pick. You know, when you see the 4th pick getting ready, I'm going to put Big Blue in for life, and I want everyone else to jump in. We're going to try to get as many people as we can on the screen, but because I'm curious to see everyone's reaction right now. Garrett Wilson, 395 yards receiving in 2025, despite missing 10 games, most by a player that has missed over 10 games. Okay, well, I guess that's good, right? Jets selected Bailey. Are we getting that the Jets selected Bailey? Are we behind the times again? Because it says the Jets are on the clock.
I've got the Cardinals on the clock.
It says that the pick's not in yet.
Well, I've got the pick is in, but I haven't seen
what
the pick is.
It hasn't been read yet.
No, it hasn't been read yet. Exactly.
Dude, I'm fucking big time now. You can't talk.
He's professional now, Don.
You know what, Dom?
Do you know who I am?
No.
There we go. The Jets pick is in. The commissioner is walking to the podium. He's strutting. He's got the black suit on. Please don't pick Styles. That's what everyone's saying right now.
Oh, please. Yeah, I ain't going to front, please. My night is already going.
Everyone, please be quiet.
52nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select David Bailey.
They went Bailey over Arville Reese.
Good.
No, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Damon, he was right. You're right. James, I'm afraid the Titans will take him. Bro, I'm getting lit for this draft. Davey says, James, don't forget Flash Gordon was picked by the New York Football Jets. Yes, and Flash Gordon won a Super Bowl before him and Dr. Zargoff went over to Ming's castle. So we all know that. I mean, come on. He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Flash.
King of the Impossible. Let's see here. We got the Chris for the love of MMA. What's up, family? What's up, Big Chris? Mr. Perry says, I knew the Jets would go that way. But does this put Arville Reese in play for the Giants at 5? Because here's my philosophy and here's my thought process.
Okay.
If you have, let's say let's say the Titans still go Jeremiah Love. Can you pass on either Sonny Styles or Arville Reese at 5? Can you literally pass that for a wide receiver? I'm going to say no.
No.
Yo, listen, if we take a wide receiver, you're going to see me throw a chair across the screen. Okay, I promise you.
One of those two is going to be there for sure now.
We have the Cardinals. We have the Cardinals on the clock. David Bailey. You know what? I'm not. There was a toss up between him and Reese. I think could have been the fact that David Bailey has played more, and like I said, Arville Reese only really has one starting season.
I can understand the logic behind the Jets taking David Bailey for exactly the reason you said. I don't think there's much between there. I think Arville Rose has a potential higher ceiling and is a more exciting player potentially, but I think David Bailey's a safer pick there from the Jets. To be honest with you,
I love when they show the draft room because like, yeah.
As if they didn't know.
Like they didn't fucking know. They're all excited about this, and they're like, yeah, all right. I'm so fucking Magic 8 Ball. Will the Knicks win?
Yeah, so we're not even going to talk about the Knicks because they came out like some.
Well, the Magic 8 Ball's stupid. We're not.
Did he say yes?
No, it says the opposite of yes.
No, so far it's looking like 3 for 3, isn't it?
So far, the fucking Magic 8 Ball is 3 for 3. Oh, we love it.
Draft, baby. Yeah.
Mrs. Online Big Blue is running the monetization. She's doing the monitor. She brought the window lights up. Let's go. That's Mrs. Online Big Blue. She went out and got the photo just for you, Dom, because of the fact that she felt a little upset that James had his own. Chode Sports. You know, he is now the spokesperson for Chode Sports. Like we are here for the mighty FanDuel. It's FanDuel.com, number one sports book in America. Arville Reese, David Bailey is signing some stuff. Where do we go with this Arizona Cardinal pick?
Very quickly, because I think that's a really good question. Before we answer that question, though, I do have one very quick message just for Mrs. Online Big Blue. Are you ready?
Why is she still married to me?
I mean, that's a question we all ask on a daily basis, but
okay, well, you know what? I don't know.
Damn it, Don.
I want to keep my ass out on the thing with the thing on the Bobby. All right, looks like the Arizona Cardinals pick is in because everybody's clapping.
I have no idea where they're going.
Yeah.
Nor do the Cardinals. Don't worry about it.
They still said they have 1 minute and 54 seconds.
They're like going all the way down. They're really contemplating this, huh?
Of course, let's see.
Can you imagine if they don't get their picking on time? That would be hilarious.
They hired Matt. Of course, they did hire Mike LaFleur, Matt LaFleur's brother, to be the first-time head coach over at Arizona. What are you thinking, guys?
I'll be honest. I like with Arizona, I have no idea. They could go anywhere. Shoot, they could go wide receiver. They're crazy.
I think they're going to go Rose. I think they really do need something on the offensive line, but I think at 3,
well, they better hurry the fuck up because they only have one up now. The pick is in. They better hurry the fuck up because they had 1 minute left on here, and I'm going to get ready. So,
I'll go Rose.
Oh, Zagatek says with the big old super chat, what do you think of 8 minutes? What do you think of the 8 minute draft clock? Oh, they took it down to 8 minutes? I thought it was 10 minutes. I like it if it's 8 minutes because this draft is going good because it's only.
Yeah. I like it too because you should know who you want in the top 10.
I can go upstairs and be depressed soon. Sorry, at the bar with a few friends. I'm trying. I will join when I go out. Well, you know what?
Just be safe, brother.
Just be safe, Chris. No, he's an MMA guy. People around
him. Well, then the guys around him be safe.
Do they go running back? Could this be? Could this be? This could be a Jeremiah Love spot?
Nah, no way. No way.
Getting closer, guys. We're going to bring everyone, get ready because it's going to be a mad dash for everyone to jump on the screen because we only have limited spaces. I've sent out the link. I'm also going to put the link in the chat. We'll try to get everyone on in a timely fashion. We're going to see how many people. I forgot how many people we can put on the screen.
8, isn't it?
I forget how many.
8, I think.
All right. Well, okay, Mr. Smartman, 8. Look, all 8 on the screen.
He's walking to the podium.
Walking to the podium. Everyone, get ready. Here we go.
Arville Reese.
Okay, here we go.
About 2 minutes into their time on the clock.
2 minutes in the time on the clock. With the pick.
With the third pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love.
All right.
Oh, wow. You were right. Wow.
Yeah, you know what? Suck it, everybody.
That's a crazy pick for them. That's a crazy pick for them. That's crazy.
Yeah, everyone can sit there and suck it. I was right.
All the holes they got. Wow.
Oh shit, says Slider. We're gonna drop the link in the chat. People that I gave the link to, if you want to come on. It's going to be the first come, first serve. It's going to be a mad dash because we got the Cardinals on. We got the Titans on the clock. We got the Joe Spano coming in for the big board here.
The Cardinals continue to defy logic.
Yo, damn.
I understand this could be a generational running back, but shit, it's early with all those holes to pick this guy and put him behind that offensive line.
To other people's point about the Cardinals, if you have all these holes, so why not fill it with at least one player? And he is an explosive player. We got to start dropping people in. We got Trent. Trent, where's your dad?
We got Titans on the clock. We got the Joe Spano coming in.
All right, whoever's got their audio on, you got to turn your audio off.
The Cardinals.
Do you know what it reminds me of, that pick? It reminds me of us taking Saquon at 2.
All right, you got your mic muted. We also got to bring in Slider. Slider, the pattern's no longer full. We got to bring in Ivan. Ivan, what's up, brother?
What's up, Tim?
I mean, come on, bro. What are you doing here? I'm just joking. Must your chops. You haven't been on before, have you? Ivan.
First time.
I thought so.
Been listening to your show for a few years now.
Well,
living in San Antonio, Texas, got to represent the Giants out here.
Oh, because everyone knows everyone in Texas. You know Big Don, who's always on the show in Texas, right? Because everyone knows everyone in Texas. That's kind of like a rule. Ivan's got a little bit of a delay because it's coming from Texas. But Ivan, what do you think about this pick, the Jeremiah Love move?
I honestly didn't see that one coming. I thought they were going to go more with Arville Reese or something a little bit more, a bigger need for them. I didn't think they really needed a running back since they got James Conner, Trey Benson, and a couple of other running backs that they deployed last year.
You're right. Well, Connor's gone. So here we go. Slider. The Slider man, what do you think the Titans are going for here at 4 now?
Excuse me.
Well, their coach is Robert Saleh, and they could be looking for defense. Reese, Styles, now that Love is gone, but it's either one of those two. I can't think of another player. And I don't know. I hope it's not Styles because I think Saleh might be thinking he found his Fred Warner of the defense. Like I did that this morning before you went on live.
You did.
Trenton. So I hope they don't take Styles.
Trenton, man, is this a shock that, well, not to me because I said it, but is this a shock that Love goes and now these stalwart defensive players are dropping to both the Giants and the Titans?
Can you hear me, Tim?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not shocked at all. I feel like Arizona is just trying to put some asses in seats right now. And so drafting a defensive player and lineman at 3 wasn't going to do that. I think they're just going for a fan appeal.
I like the fan appeal. Now I'm seeing it.
Uh-oh.
The Titans pick is in. I don't know where we're going here. What happens if the Titans go wide receiver?
Hey Tim, did you see I'm rocking the Eagles draft hat from last season?
Yeah, and that's when the last time they were good.
Wait. He doesn't get one good for that, and I get one good for.
Well, you're Dom. You know he's your family.
By the way, just really quickly, I think the Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals reminds me very much of Saquon when we drafted him. which is exciting, explosive player, but in a team that can't protect him. And you know, I think I understand why they've done it to some extent, but I think that's a brave pick on their part, a really brave pick.
I gotta agree with the British guy. It is a good pick in terms of, you know, offensive capability for sure, because they were very bad at running the ball last year. Arizona was, at least.
Oh, they're hugging Robert Saleh in Tennessee. So we know that
There's Dave's.
We know the pick is in.
And he's a defensive player.
Did Daboll great? Oh wait, I can't. How do I get down the bottom screen here? Can I add? Oh shit. You know what? No, here we go. James Stein, you're on twice again. We're losing people because we can't have you on twice, brother.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to kick you there, my friend, because I can't have. Oh, hold on, the pick is in. Hold on. Here we go.
Right now, 5 and change. That's the first of their 2 picks in the top 10.
First of the 2 picks in 5 and 10.
Tennessee Titans have center stage right now. The commissioner is coming out.
Here he comes. There's Funky Town dropping in the Big Blue memberships. Funky Town, Ivan Funky Town. Here we go. We're rolling. We're strutting.
You're gonna love it, guys. You're gonna love it.
The fourth pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Darnell Tate.
Whoa!
They went receiver. Didn't someone just receiver?
That is crazy,
great, guys.
Did play wide receiver a minute ago? I don't remember who it was.
This is a dream come true, guys, if you're a Giant fan.
Yeah.
Gotta go style.
It absolutely sets up well for you to get the guy you want at 5 and get Caleb Downs at 10. It sets up perfect.
You are now set up for Reese or Styles. What if we go to fucking bonkers land? What if we go?
Do you guys think there's a way we're able to trade back a little bit and still get Styles?
I think
no trade back.
No trade back, because right now I can see trading back. I can see trading back from 10. You right now have a choice of potentially the top defensive players on the board. You could have your choice between Arville Reese, Sonny Styles, and Caleb Downs.
Tim, which one?
I don't think the Giants expect to be in this position where they have their pick of defensive player essentially.
Yeah, I mean
Reese or Styles at 10. Reese or Styles at 5 here.
Hey Tim, real quick, can you hear me, buddy?
Yes, sir.
I became an uncle today.
You became
an uncle gave birth, yeah. Yo. So now I'm an uncle
Just
and
waiting
a
for the
dad
pick.
within the same calendar year.
Is that is it a boy or a girl?
A girl, her little girl named Kaylin.
All right, there we go. Well, congratulations to your sister. Congratulations to the Eagle fan. The New York pick is in already, they're saying. That, I have to go Arville Reese.
Okay.
I gotta go Reese.
I'm still going Styles, but I'm not complaining if it's Reese at all. I am going to go absolutely insane if it's Tyson, because that would be so stupid.
If it's Jordan Tyson, I fucking quit.
Dude, if it's
I'm gonna pull a Brett Favre again. Am I coming back? Am I not coming back? Am I coming back? Am I not coming back? Ivan, I'm
You're
gonna
right there, Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna tell you this, Ivan. You know what I want to do? I don't want the Giants to trade down. I want the Giants to take Reese and then have Styles fall, and then I got Reese, Styles, Tremaine Edmonds.
What a pick that would be.
I don't know if Sonny Styles is going to drop that far down.
I don't think he's going to drop that far down either, but I can dream. I've been a Giant fan forever. I got to dream something.
Well, hey, at least you know we're loyal.
Let's see. The Titans. Titans getting full Brian Daboll treatment. It is the full Brian Daboll treatment. I want to thank Big Don for dropping in the super chat. Not super chat, dropping in the 5 gifts memberships. I didn't get a chance to go see who's hiding in the chat, because we always have people hiding in the chat when Don drops in the guest memberships. I always laugh because we get to see who doesn't watch the show. But I didn't. I love Greg's comment. Greg's comment.
I'll be right there in a little bit.
Who you yelling at? I love Greg's comment. Is it the dog again? We can't have yelling there. We can't have yelling there, James. Where are you at? Where's Lester? Where are you? Where's Big Blue for life? Where are you at? The pick is in. Where are we going with, guys?
Jordan Renan is
Styles.
saying Arville Reese, but
Sonny Styles.
Oh, I hate Joe Shane. I just want to smack him with a fucking shovel.
Don't smack anybody yet. No
Right.
smacking.
Hold on,
Giants
guys.
are picking right now, Shay.
The pick is in.
So that's the way we take our first commercial.
They're taking a commercial break. They want to.
Are you serious?
They want to have this so. They want to have this so. We got Jersey dropping in, also dropping in the super chat so we can see who's hiding in the chat today. We like when people hide because we can't see. Let's see who's hiding. We got a lot of new people in the chat today. We got Eric Butler in there, of course. We got Eric. We got Brandon in there as well. Casey jumped up to what? Arville Reese to the Giants. I'm saying Reese, guys.
I love it.
do you think that's the end for Kayvon if it's Reese that comes in?
No, I already said I'm not trading Kayvon.
No,
Kayvon is getting traded on day 2 for a 4th-round pick.
Eagle. No, who got the back down? Down here.
He's pouring concrete.
There we go. All right, here we go. We got to get this pick in. They take the first freaking commercial break.
Make money.
Come on.
Online, people saying it's Arville Reese.
Hold on. Where's Big Blue? Where's Big Lester? Where's my brother? Where are you, bro? Where are you? Where is he? I'm good. I got something. Where are you?
Of course, they go commercial right before the Giants pick.
Of course they do. They want to build that suspense. They want to build that anticipation. They want to sit there and say, you know what? Omega's saying it's Reese. I gotta go Reese. Oh,
Reese.
Lester, man. I was looking, brother, man. I want you on. Go find a connection. Let's go Styles. Let's go Reese. We got so many people in the chat, saying so many different things. Shit. Please send the link. All right, I'm gonna again. There's the link. There's the link in the chat. Where's Big Don? Where is everybody? Come on, guys. Oh my God. I might need a drink.
Do you have your hat?
Do I have my hat? No, I don't have a hat. I won't mess up the thing.
I was asking my wife if she had her hat on.
Oh, she has her hat on? Let's ask the
Yeah.
Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Will it be Arville Reese or Sonny Styles? Well, this thing's fucking stupid because of the fact they won't come yet.
Arville Reese is what the beat writers are all saying right now.
I gotta go Arville Reese. Where them the James?
Watching the Knick game.
Yeah,
Tim, can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah, what's up?
There we go.
I don't think I've ever had my wife on. This is Mrs. Wright here.
Yeah, we saw her in the car. Hi, Mrs. Wright. Congratulations. That you made it how long? How long has she been married to you?
Over a year. Going on 2 years.
She needs a fucking medal.
Get her an award.
I know. Get her an award. Tell her we want to send her an award. Greg,
they want to send you an award for being married to me for 2 years.
Greg dropped in 10 chats. Greg is awesome. Greg has been phenomenal. Greg is fantastic. Greg donated generously to the kids before the stream even started.
Pick's in.
Pick is in. We know the pick is in, but it's not on the TV yet.
It's coming.
Lester, there you are, brother. Where are you at? You at a restaurant or someplace? Big Blue. I think he froze. Either that or he's very. Oh, the pick is in. Either that or he's very statuesque. Here we go, guys.
Yeah, I sure did. Pick is in.
Bro, the pick is in. I thought you were. Oh, here we go. It better not. It better not be Jordan Tyson. It better not be Jordan Tyson.
It better not be Tyson. That would be insanely stupid.
Nussmeyer.
Wait, who did we
Guys,
pick?
it's me. They picked me.
They pick an Eagle fan.
With the tragedy of
I wouldn't put it past Joe Shane to do that.
All right, everybody, shut up.
one of the NFL salute to service partners.
Salute to service partner. Everyone, shut up. Chris, for the love of MMA.
Army Major C.
Can't get him. I can't get him.
Major Volpe
Chris!
sustained tragic.
Yes.
There you are, brother.
While deployed in
We're
the
waiting. We are still waiting for the pick. We got Trenton Wright lost his connection. Looks like so we're
I'm
gonna kick him.
actually witnessing a bum getting arrested right now.
You're watching a bum getting arrested.
I'm at the ball field for my son's baseball game, and they're arresting a bum over here.
Oh my goodness!
Joe Shane's been arrested. As someone say. I heard a bum being arrested.
Here we go. Everyone, shut the fuck up.
The 5th overall pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Arville Reese.
All right, there we go. All right, there we go. There we go. I like it. I like it. I want it. I want some more of it. Let's go get Sonny Styles at 10. Chris, love of MMA. Would you even imagine that Arville Reese would have fell to the New York Football Giants?
Well, I'm going to say this.
Well, what we got. I'm losing. Everyone's got bad connections today.
Well, they're outside.
I think you want to delay it, by the way, because the pick was in the UK way before it came on yours.
Oh, well, don't we, Mr. Fancy Pants over here? The pick is in.
It's normally the other way around, my friend.
Chris, can you hear me? Yes, I can. Tim is great. Well, Chris, I really appreciate that. I don't want you to, I don't want you to hurt yourself there, but Chris, I'm gonna have to take you out of the stage because you're not moving. Let's see here, Trenton. Are you quivering? Are you just?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I'm here.
You're getting feedback. You got to turn the TV down. This is like radio. Got to turn Howard Stern. You got to turn the radio off. Cat Sports hates Arville Reese.
I got my wife turning down the volume. We should be fine.
Okay, good. Are you now a little Are you a little verklempt? Are you a little upset? Are you a little mad that the Giants now have this massive pass rush with Arville Reese, Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeau mixed in?
Give me
with
1
Eric
second. My
Alexander.
audio is all messed up. I'm going to rejoin.
You're going to rejoin. I'm going to answer for him. Yeah, Tim is great. Oh, Joe Spano. Joe Spano. What do you think? Could you have imagined this happening? And we're going to take everyone off except our 3 guests right now. We're going to bring everyone back on in a little bit. We're going to take everyone off until the 10th pick. So I want to talk to Joe and I want to talk to my co-host, the lovely Dom. Could you imagine Arville Reese falling to 5? I know there was talk. I know there was speculation that potentially if the Jets went Bailey, it's my wife says the likes are fucking disastrously low. Hit the button, please. I am watching the NFL Network, RB. I don't know why, but Joe, could you imagine Arville Reese coming to the Giants?
It wasn't a week ago. Absolutely not. But as this started unfolding, and if you remember over the last couple of days when I've been on, I've mentioned Reese to the Giants as 5 as a dark horse. Did I think it was the favorite? No. But as we've talked about for about a week now, the Giants could let this draft, as soon as they got the pick at 10, they could let this draft come to them. And it has unfolded perfectly for them. And it turns out Reese falls to them. And I know everybody's saying they got an edge. You watch this guy's tape at an off-ball linebacker, and it's terrific.
He can play.
They got themselves an off-ball linebacker, too.
He can play linebacker. And for people that do not like this pick, it's got to be like Chat Sports and all the other fucking morons, because they're fucking morons. Because this you literally, and I've said this before, Dom, I thought that Reese was the best defensive player in the draft. I don't think there is a I thought he was better than Bailey. I think he's better than Bain. I think he's better than all these other guys. And for the Giants to get this guy, and yes, I understand that he's only got 1 year as a starter. I get that. But you got a guy with 4.46 speed that is a big man. He looks like Micah Parsons. He's a guy that's got all the pass rushing upside. He's got the explosive first step. We want to talk about, and I always love using this word. It's true positional versatility.
Yeah.
He could be a guy you line up, to Joe's point. You could line him off the ball. You can put him on the A gap. You can rush him off the edge. He can get lost in so many different alignments that he's a legitimate sideline to sideline speed guy with a closing burst that we haven't seen since Carl Banks.
Yeah,
I mean this is true positional versatility. It's a chess piece. And we don't care about it, but we got the hold on, we got
Chiefs traded in at 6.
Chiefs. I think I'm going to say Chiefs are going to go wide receiver. Let's
100%.
Commissioner's on the clock. Hold on, let's see what the commissioner says. A lot of surprises.
With the 6th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Mansour Delane.
Oh, they go corner.
Pick makes perfect sense for them.
Okay, it makes sense.
This offseason.
Overall pick that they own later on
it makes sense, but it's
a surprise though.
Oh, Trenton's. I was going to go to Trenton there. All right, guys,
I can't believe the Chiefs traded up.
I'm not bringing. Hold on one second, Joe. I'm not bringing anyone else yet, and anyone else in yet until we get to 9th. So please stop dropping in because that's screwing up my connection here.
Just really quickly on this, I think. I'm surprised they've traded up there because I think that Delane falls to them where they were at 9. I think, to be honest with you, but on Arville Reese, I didn't have Arville Reese as my pick for the Giants because I simply didn't think he was going to fall to 5.
I didn't think he was going to be a 5,
which is why Sonny Downs was my pick here. I think it's a really good pick, as you say. You can move him around all over that back line. I think we all wanted the linebacker that went to Cowboys a few years ago. That they just traded. Thank you, Michael Parsons. It went completely out of my mind. 1:45 in the morning in my defense, but it's that kind of pick. I think you can set the edge as well, which is something we've been really missing. So I think it's a really good pick. As I said, I understood the Jets picking David Bailey because he was a safe pick, but Arville Reese is the more exciting pick. I think this is a genuinely exciting pick from the Giants, a really good one, and to the point that's just been made, the board has fallen really nicely to them, and the Giants have taken advantage. Really happy with that.
Hold on, Mrs. Trenton, are you holding down the fort for Mr. Trenton? Is he peeing?
We can all hear it.
I'm just gonna let him pee. Oh, thank you.
Wow, that is a
pee. That is a pee, man.
Boy, let me tell you.
Hold on, you know what? I think he's got to go to the people that check your urinologist. That is one hell of a piss. Oh my God! Hold on, let me take it. Here you go.
It goes on longer than one of my sentences.
I know. I mean, come on.
Go on, of course.
Dude,
I'm back.
We are all impressed.
I am back.
That was like a 48-minute pee.
I stopped halfway through the stream so I can hop back on.
Oh, because
the stream didn't stop for quite some time, my friend.
I was gonna say that stream went rolling. That stream was going big, man. I'm a little jealous. You get a little bit older. I pee pretty good, but that I'm gonna have to say that was impressive.
Can we talk anything I can offer at 56? I'll tell you that.
Can we talk about the Chiefs trading up to 6 for a corner? That's ridiculous, man.
Why is he saying? Hold on one second. Someone's saying I tried popping on, but you sent me this browser. I cannot log in from whatever. I'm having so many problems with people not being able to log in. Just go to the chat. Link is in the chat. Link is in the chat.
Redskins pick is about to come in.
The Redskin pick is in at 7.
I'm sorry, Commanders. Look at me.
No, it's the Redskins. Damn, I think Sonny Styles goes here.
I do too, which is beautiful because it sets up perfectly for us to get Downs.
Or Downs goes here, and then I get my linebacker wet dream, or I get my linebacker P stream, and I get.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked if this is wide receiver. By the way, it should be a defensive player, given the quality on the board. But I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked if this is wide receiver, given Scary Terry's getting old.
Tim, I love the pick. Love God, what's up, brother? I love the pick. You literally got a guy with sidelined. Took you a bunch of years, but you got your Micah Parsons.
It's an exciting pick, really exciting pick from our point of view.
We got to bring this guy in because the world is always going to end. It's Lex Luthor. Hold on, Lex. What's up, Robin? Another one I haven't seen. Well, hold on. The pick isn't. Hold on. They're going to do their.
And Jerome Bettis.
Okay. OGR. Arville Reese to the Giants. What are we thinking?
I mean, I like it. It's just
you love it. Look, I even put a giant Super Bowl ring on.
Dude, that's impressive by you.
I know. According to
anyway.
people, I'm sure negative.
I know. But no, it just seems like we have so many players that can do all the same thing, and it's like something's got to give here.
Yeah, but there is no one on this team that's a sideline to sideline guy like he is. There's no one on this team that has that true explosive first steps. And like we've mentioned before, he can play so many different positions. It's not like you're going to just lock him in.
Guys, I just got a notification on my phone. Sonny Styles.
Sonny Styles. They just fucked it up. But you know what they're doing? You know who's dropping? We could have an OU reunion. We could have an OU reunion right here.
You know, Tim, it's really to your point. Everybody is looking. I'm hearing everybody here in the chat talk about, they drafted another edge. Nah, they didn't draft another edge. He could be an edge, but if you look at his tape, his best work this year was as a stack backer. He still has work to do at edge. He's got potential at edge, and he wants to play edge, mostly because it pays better on the second contract. But this is a guy that you could make him your Mike Backer, green dot guy a couple of years down the road, and you have an unmitigated star at that position, and you can even if he never becomes a full-time edge, you could blitz him like crazy. There's all kinds of things you can do with him. And his tape shows he's not a positionless guy. He's a guy that's played well at multiple positions.
Can I just say, I just got to say one thing. Sonny Styles sucks. Look how small he is. He looks like a Dom. I don't want a guy that looks like a Dom. I want a guy that looks like a Micah Parsons.
I just wanted to say there, I want you to blitz all night. That's what we're getting.
A quarterback. Hit the tight end so hard his girlfriend dies. Kill everybody.
That's what it's gonna be. That I don't want this. I don't want that. That's Sonny Styles. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want this. That's what I want. And that's what I got.
I've got a bold draft pick tonight.
Wait, did I miss? What's that?
The Eagles are going to trade up into the top 12 to get Kenyon Sadiq.
I don't think the Eagles are going to do anything. The Eagles suck. This is now giant land. Slider. Arville Reese.
It's fine. Just give it time, I guess. I mean,
don't pull a fucking Carl Banks and depress me. You're supposed to be like, yes, it's great. Now try it again.
It's fine.
Arville Reese.
It's fine. Pick is fine. We can put him anywhere on the field, and I think it'll work out. Now I'm just interested what they're going to do for the 10th pick.
I think Cleveland to RWB. I think he's right. I think they're going offensive line.
Cleveland doing sensible stuff for once and trading down.
Where's New Orleans going, Tim?
I'm thinking about New Orleans right now because the only team I'm worried about Caleb Downs going to is New Orleans, but I actually think New Orleans he's going to go offense. You got Tyler Shough. You still have the wide receivers on the other wide receivers on the board. Jordan Tyson. Now, the only thing that's scaring me right now a little bit is if Caleb Downs and Jordan Tyson are both there, and then the Giants go Jordan Tyson. That's the only thing that's scaring me a little bit.
I hope not.
That's the only thing that's making my heart flutter a little bit. That and it might be all the caffeine. But there is a possibility that I don't know. See, this is the pick that worries me. This is the only pick that worries me because I've said this before. If you could have gone, I never thought Arville Reese was going to fall, but if you could have gone Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs, I may have a top 10 defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you'll handle defensive tackle either in day 2 or day 3 of the draft along with veterans.
Yeah. Yeah. Tyson going to the Saints. We got Marcus saying, okay, so we it could be. Chris Ram says, you think if the Giants, Big Francis is sitting there. I mean, I don't know about bringing in another tackle after you just gave 2 more years to James Illuminor, and you're not moving Big Francis inside, and you can't. It's too early to take Spencer Fano, and I know that a lot of people like the guard out of Penn State, but you can't take a guard at 10.
I feel like O-line would be a waste at 10.
Well, I don't think a line's a waste at 10, but I think a guard is a waste at 10.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. You can't draft a guard that high.
No.
Hypothetically, if we trade back, let's just say Caleb Downs and Jordan Tyson go back to back, and we trade down. Is there anybody there that you think people would want to come up for potentially?
It's funny. I've said this before. Outside of the top 8 or 9, I don't think there's many players that teams are salivating outside of the Kansas City Chiefs in regards to moving up and getting. Yeah. We've talked about this before with no quarterback in this draft outside of Mendoza, only one true potential superstar running back, that it just doesn't make sense to move those assets. And now if the team did it, I would tell the Giants, as long as you're not trading past 17, I would do it because you could still get a wide receiver or an offensive lineman and then maybe Lemons in play. But I just I can't see there's just right now to me there's just no outstanding name that is a must-have for someone that's sitting behind the remaining teams after the Saints pick.
Unless somebody's desperate. The only thing I can think is somebody's desperate for a tackle.
I'll ask you this. Does Dallas try and come up, jump the Giants and get Downs?
I don't see that happening.
You don't? Okay.
No.
I think that's a possibility, and it's worrying me.
I don't see that only because Cleveland's defense was 5th overall in the league. Right. I can't see Cleveland potentially passing up on a starting tackle or what they might perceive to be their new OBJ. I can't see them making that move down with Dallas when Cleveland probably feels, and you got to remember who's over there. It's the former offensive coordinator of the Baltimore Ravens. Mm-hmm. So, I could see him going wide receiver because of the fact that, you need someone to throw to from, Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson or whoever else. They're going to need someone to throw to. And the offense was so putrid last year in Cleveland. You had a rookie running back who got hurt. You don't really have many assets outside of one tight end. I could see this being wide receiver.
I'm hoping it's wide receiver because I don't want Jordan Tyson to be a Giant because I don't want Jordan Tyson. So, and I have a feeling
I don't want Jordan Tyson either.
Saints go receiver here. It's Tyson and it's not Lemon.
It could be either or. Old Spencer Fano to Cleveland. Pick yourself. Yeah, Spencer Fano, did he go to Cleveland? Because I don't think he went to Cleveland, but it did. Because we are behind here. But the pick is in. The commissioner is walking to the podium. He's strolling. He's strutting. I got a shot, baby.
The commissioner's hand is the Saints at 8. Wrap up the music. Come on, we got picks to get here.
Sweet Caroline. Wah, wah, wah. Here we go. Here's the pick. It will be Tyson, says Zach Attack. Tyson is a lock to make it supreme.
Great Tyson, baby.
Is it Tyson?
It's Tyson.
It's Tyson. I was right again.
Tyson.
All right.
Now we all got to pray. As long as Cleveland stays in their spot, I think we're okay.
All right. Now wait a minute. If you're worried, if the Giants are truly in love with Caleb Downs, what's the stop then from moving up one spot? If they think
what would you have to give?
Well, if you go by, Rich McKay told me a long time ago that the draft card means shit. I mean, it literally means nothing because of the fact that it's not what the card tells you; it's what the team thinks that player is worth. And
what are you willing to do?
I'm not willing to do anything. I'm willing to just sit my ass right here.
Okay.
I'd sit.
I'm okay with it too.
I'm willing to sit my butt. Is he back on? I'm willing to sit my tookish right here.
Because you're confident Cleveland will just go O-line instead?
I'm thinking Cleveland goes Big Francis.
Okay.
Because of the fact that one of the biggest issues they had was the fact about keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah.
And if you have two pocket passers in Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders, and Shedeur Sanders, like I said, one of the things that impressed me the most about Shedeur Sanders last year was the fact that kid took a fucking beating. He knew if he stood in that pocket, he was going to get laid out. And I think that, I do think, I think Greg says it could potentially be Fano. I don't know if it's going to be Fano. I think they're going to go left tackle. But I think it's going to be Big Francis.
Yeah,
James, every time I try to add you in, you get kicked out. So I don't know if something's going on with StreamYard.
Just really quickly, I think the Browns have done a really good thing here. They've already traded once. I don't see them trading a second time unless they've got a monster offer and they can get their tackle here. So I think we're going to be sitting pretty here on this one in terms of getting the player we want, because it's not going to be a tackle for us. But I can't see the Browns trading again. And I do think they've made a really good decision, the Browns here.
Slider, aren't you on the screen?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, why are you typing a message that said, "Ugh, let's wait for the Giants to pick and screw them reporters"? You can tell.
Oh yeah, because someone said we drafted the lineman from Penn State. I was like, and then I was like, "Are you sure?" And he goes, "Oh, per Ryan Dunleavy and this guy." And I was like, let's just wait for the Giants to pick.
Yeah, let's wait, because I still think if it's me and I'm the Giants, I gotta go Caleb Downs.
Oh,
yeah.
Now I have to go Downs, and now I don't have to worry about Jordan Tyson. So I'm happy.
I wonder if Omega knows. I'm wondering if Omega knows something. He's saying that we're going with a lineman.
Oh, God.
The Knicks are still down. Whoops. Hold on. The Knicks are still down 88-78 going they're still in the third quarter. Knicks are just, I don't know, man. The Knicks are just not making me fucking happy. Again, the Knicks pick Big Francis. Philosopher says, I seen we took Francis. Well, how do people seen that we took Francis when no one's?
I'm still showing in 8 being interviewed here.
I'm still showing on. Still showing on ESPN, all the websites, the NFL, that Cleveland's still on the clock.
No,
there's spoilers.
I've got the Giants on the clock, but I haven't seen the pick come in.
No, I haven't seen the pick because the Browns pick, I mean, is still out there. I mean, Dom. That it's that they haven't announced the pick yet.
They haven't announced it, exactly, yeah.
So you guys all stop spoiling the picks. A lot of these people got the picks wrong. We're in it now. The NFL has leakers. Jordan Schultz tweeting the early picks. Well, Jordan Schultz has been wrong on most of his picks. Because I love it. He's like, well, the Giants are going to do this. Well, you know what? They went Arville Reese, so he was fucking wrong.
What would you guys think if we did go tackle? Let's just, for argument's sake, say that is right, and that's what we're doing. What would your thoughts be here? Because I'd be surprised. I mean, we've taken Neil back, who I think is going to come inside. We just signed Illuminor as well.
I don't know. People are saying it's Big Francis. I mean, people are saying
he's going to play guard for 2 years. Illuminor will be gone. Then he's going to move outside unless he's Quentin Nelson.
Has Francis played guard?
No, which is why I hate these.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Right. Well, but this is what the
people are saying it's Big Francis.
The only thing I'll say, he's going to play right guard, and he spent his entire career playing on the right side. So at least if this is the case, they're not moving him to the other side.
But then are you going
to try and do that?
Are you going to take Jermaine Illuminor and move him back to guard, even though his most successful season of recent has been at tackle?
It's an option, but I just don't understand why we do it.
Yeah, why less continuity? You talked about it the other day. More continuity is better than less continuity.
Well, we have 4 or 5 starters returning. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Yeah, Why have them all go?
Hold on, the pick is in.
In the 2026 NFL Draft,
The
Cleveland Browns select Spencer Fano.
They did go offensive lineman. They went Fano. See, I told you guys they were going off. I've been right every fucking time now. I'm going to Vegas. Where's FanDuel? Where's the mighty FanDuel.com, number one sportsbook in America? Because I'm going to FanDuel right now. I'm making a huge bet. Because evidently I'm on fire this evening. But if the Giants go Francis, I don't get it.
He plays tackle, right? He plays tackle.
He is the.
And that's why I'm always reminded by Robert Gallery, who played tackle. He was drafted top 5 or whatever, and they moved him to guard.
Yeah, and look what happened. He's out of the league in 7
Look
years.
what happened. I don't. Yeah, even with the top 10 pick, I don't want to draft a tackle just to move him to guard.
No,
it doesn't make sense to me.
I think he's played a total of 6 snaps at guard in his entire college career.
Oh, but that's experience.
First of all, like I said, the thought process might be move Jermaine Illuminor into his true position.
Illuminor inside is the only way it makes sense, right? But as you guys were saying, continuity is really important here. I just think with the way the board is set, it doesn't make sense to me to do that. I think you're better off if you don't want down.
Hold on.
You trade down.
The pick is in. I don't understand how you could pass on Caleb Downs here. I really don't. And like I said, I'm not a big Caleb Downs fan, but
let's check it out.
Here we go. Giants get Francis. Everyone's saying it's Francis.
With the 10th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Francis Mauigoa, tackle, Miami.
All right.
So this is to protect Jackson.
I don't like it.
Don't get it. Don't get it.
Trade down. I think we could have traded down a little bit.
Slider's point.
13 to 15.
We could have traded down to get Big Francis.
Yeah.
I'd have called Dallas and threatened them when I'm taking Downs. I know they want Downs, and now you know where Downs is going. Downs is going to Dallas at 12.
Yeah,
you know what kills me though. It kills me that Dallas would potentially get another player that we should have had.
Yeah,
we had Micah Parsons, and now you're going to tell me Caleb. I agree. I think Caleb Downs goes to Dallas if he doesn't fall, if he doesn't go that way.
But do you ever notice something, Tim? When me and you get intel that's the same, we're right.
We're right.
We told everybody that Downs was going to last to 10 or better, and he did.
I've been saying that for weeks, and everyone told me I was a fucking nut.
You know
what? Where's Joe Ferries?
Probably in hiding.
Fuck you, Joe Ferries. I won the bet. I told you. I fucking won the bet. I told you he was going to be there. Zach Attack says, seems eerily similar to Tibbs and Neal. No, I don't. I'm trying. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I just don't love it.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem right now. Everyone knows that I get scouting reports. And there was something on Francis's scouting report that we've read on the air before that scares the bejesus out of me. Unless you're moving him to the inside. This was from a scouting report from, I believe, either his pro day or the combine. Lacks lateral quickness. Not elite. Speed rushers will have a clean runway and edges can stress on him on the outside. Wide 9 alignment outside the 10 tight end is going to be a particular issue. Who does that sound like?
Evan Neal. He's a guard, or he's coming here as a guard. I think you answered your own question, Tim. He's going inside. The tackles are staying where they are, and Runyon's staying at left guard. He's never played guard before, outside 8 snaps, but at least they're keeping him on the same side.
See,
so maybe it works.
I think Illuminor goes in the inside.
I think Illuminor goes on the inside too.
I cannot take a guy at 10 and transition his position.
No.
That makes zero football sense. They have traded, it looks like they have looks like that the trade up
Dallas
to the
moved up.
Dolphins.
They want to take downs. They want to make
They're
sure.
take downs.
Yeah.
I would fucking jump it downs.
I'm telling you, that's what they did. When they saw the Giants put in Big Francis, they went crazy because I know for a fact Dallas has loved downs for 2 months in this process. And the Giants handed them to him. I like I said, as great as they played the draft at 5 and it fell to them, I hate this. I hate it either way.
I hate this because this is another thing. Mirror ability against sophisticated counter moves remains a work in progress. Exposes his limitations. And then they also wrote his pads creep up on longer drives, especially when fatigue sets in. Rising hips compromise his leverage and advantage against patient defenders waiting for their moment to go around.
Okay.
That scares me a little bit
How
with
do
the
you move
fatigueness.
him outside? Play him outside, and then move Illuminor inside, who's better as a pass blocker than he is a run blocker.
That's what
I'm. Disaster written all over it.
I'm giving Shane the benefit of the doubt. I'm not Shane. I don't give Shane jack shit. I'm giving John Harbaugh the benefit of the doubt. But if Caleb Downs goes here like we all think he is, this is the first stupid move that the Giants have made outside of letting Joe Shane's key card still work underneath the John Harbaugh regime.
How else will he deliver the coffee?
Anyone getting flashbacks?
I'm getting a little bit of I'm getting a little Micah Parsons flashbacks right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a genius. You can't ruin picks 5 and 7.
I just don't know how you don't kick him inside just off of that scouting report, Tim. Just off of that scouting report alone, which is similar to the ones I've seen and what I've looked at on tape. I just
here's another good thing from his scouting report. Late loopers, which are people that go to the outside, and delayed rushers occasionally will catch him flat-footed because of lack of recognition.
Well, that's going to affect you at either tackle or guard. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it, but
Here
I
we
hate
go.
it more.
I like this one. Arville took Reese. Shane took Francis. All right, I'm down with that.
There you go.
Mr. Alvarez, Downs and Dad played for the Giants. Legacy is already there. We take Francis.
I ain't worried about.
Is he Gary Downs'? That's Gary Downs' son. I didn't know that.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it is.
Let's see. Big Chris says, "Oh well, hope Francis becomes a franchise tackle for us." I mean, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying here. I'm trying to be fucking positive.
He better be Quentin Nelson. That's my take on it. I know you don't agree. I don't know how everybody else here feels. The only chance we have to be happy with this if he's Quentin Nelson.
I can't see taking a guy at 10 that you're going to move out positionally. That makes zero football sense.
Well, I can't see it either, but what makes less sense or more sense? Do I move the guy inside? And I understand he started as a guard in this league, but you're taking Illuminor, who's better work as a tackle, and you're moving him inside to put a guy outside as a rookie. It sounds like more disruption and playing guys in places they're worse. It just
guys, we got 144 people in the one room. We got another 100 in the other room. Hit the fucking like button. We're only at 77. I'm literally about to give away a New York Giants football replica Super Bowl ring, but I'm not doing it until we hit 100 likes. Charlie says we need to protect Dart. I don't disagree, but here's the thing I disagree with. We've shown the statistics before in reference to the Giants and efficiency and protecting Dart. 6 fewest pressures and blocking efficiency 87.2. The pick is in. I don't even want to hear Caleb Banks. I don't want to hear it.
Well, you know what it is, right?
It's already Caleb Downs.
In the 2026 NFL Draft,
Caleb Downs.
Dallas Cowboys select Caleb Downs.
Oh, well.
I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Never a sexy pick taken. A tackle is taking a tackle can be a sexy pick. And but here's the problem. Francis is the best tackle in the draft. But that doesn't mean he's the best player for the Giants. And this really makes you could have reinvented your entire defense in the first 5. I mean, the pick 5 and 10. You could have reinvented yourself. You still have an issue on your 4th tier defense. You still don't have Tyler Nubin. I mean, we're taking the $1.78 from the Isaac Yiadom Fund, and we're going to go buy a fucking protractor for Tyler Nubin because he doesn't understand angles. Holland is coming off a 2nd down season. You pick yourself up another pass rusher who can play linebacker. That's why I like this, because it's going to be his versatility. He's not Abdul Carter, who in my opinion is a one-trick pony. But then you pass on a guy that could be your center fielder, and at times you could slide him in the box. And worst case scenario, I know you never draft this way, but you let him go to Dallas.
Well, to your point, what is one of the things John Harbaugh said? You draft and you build your team to beat your division foes.
That's what we're giving away, Charlie. When we hit 100 likes, we're giving that away.
It starts there. Well, letting Caleb Downs, who one of your division foes was absolutely in love with and sitting behind you, letting him go there, well, that's not drafting to beat your division foes. Not taking a tackle who you're going to have to, who I don't care what anybody says, you're going to have to move inside to guard and make it to be the 5th starter on your offensive line. I agree with you, Tim. You take Caleb Downs and you have now retooled the middle of that Giant defense for 5 years or more, because you need help at safety, because you mentioned the guys who are underperforming, and then everybody else that's there in that safety room is there for 1 year, the gigantic Ardarius Washington and guys like that. So come next year, you got to go safety hunting again.
I'm reading another email for someone who I'm positionally, I'm not great at grading offensive linemen. I admit that freely. I've been wrong on a whole bunch of them, except for Evan Neal. But I got a guy that I trust who is sending me his information, what he thinks of Big Francis. He says he's an absolute anchor. He will be a brick wall against bull rushers, which tells me they might move him inside to guard. That he has that initial punch. And we've read this before, that old people know the old Deacon Jones head slap, which they outlawed, where he would come up and smack you in the head and knock you senseless. He is saying, and we've read this before, that his initial punch lands with concussion force, which stuns defenders at first contact. And that his movement skills can defy expectations at his size. And they said, and this is what they're saying, right? And this is what this gentleman's saying: run blocking carries a mean streak that shows up play after play. And run blocking has been an issue. And they said technically his technique has grown between seasons. He is a coachable player.
Okay.
I think we have to see how he turns out, right? I mean, my issue isn't necessarily the player, because
Philosopher, I dropped the link in the chat, Philosopher.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, because we see how he turns out. My issue is, as you guys have been talking about, Caleb Downs is there, and while I don't necessarily like a safety in the top 10, it does transform that defense, and it does stop one of your divisional rivals getting a player they really, really want.
Yeah, but you can't draft to stop someone else on your division from getting a player.
No,
hold on. The Miami Dolphins pick is there. We got to see if Malik Willis is going to throw to Lemon out of USC.
Caden Proctor.
Oh, they go Caden Proctor.
Tackle,
okay.
Alabama.
Now, see, Caden Proctor to Miami makes sense.
Yes,
they need a tackle. They need someone to protect Malik Willis. They need someone to augment their running game. That makes sense. Where are we at on the likes? We got to get to 100 likes. As soon as we get to 100 likes, we're going to give away the New York Giants 2011 Eli Manning ring. We're at 96. So we need 4 more by my math. Honey Pot, what do you think, brother?
I don't know why we're talking about another team and who they're picking. The man is an animal, okay? John Harbaugh picked him. You better like him. And I don't know if you see when Kelby Downs got picked and he hugged his mother. They were the same fucking height. I don't know. Something that for me, he's small. This guy is an animal.
What do you say?
I can't believe Arville Reese fell.
I'm
sitting on the couch.
I'm stunned by that. But what do you say to people that say that Big Francis has an issue with the outside speed rush a la Evan Neal?
Have you seen this man play?
Yes. And
he's a big Hawaiian.
He's had issues at times with speed rushers at Miami, especially being cut back inside.
I wanted him at 5. I'm not gonna lie. Before when we had that one pick, I was okay with taking him at 5. And I'm not worried about Andrew Thomas, but he does get injured. This guy kind of reminds me of what's his name from Tampa Bay?
Hold on.
Tristan Wirfs.
We're getting reports that the Rams got Ty Simpson.
Oh Lord!
I mean,
I don't know if that's true, but that would be fucking insane.
Carnell
it is
Tate,
what I'm saying. That is high.
That is
Carnell
Tate
to Tennessee.
That makes sense. Carnell Tate, Tennessee makes sense. You don't have Tennessee has a tight end.
They don't have nobody.
Well, Carnell Tate went to what you call.
They got Wandale Robinson though.
But he didn't. Yes, but it makes Wanda Robinson's an inside guy.
Wandale Robinson's a fucking joke. That was a joke, Tim. Sarcasm. Warning. Sarcasm.
Warning. Sarcasm. Warning. Sarcasm.
Trash ass motherfucking Wandale Robinson.
Philosopher.
We got all
hey,
that.
Man,
reason.
so
that was crazy.
That is.
I'm a little
Carter.
conflicted.
Well, okay, you were a little conflicted. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like Kendrick Lamar right now. I'm conflicted, bro, because like Arville Reese.
Are you like Brian McKnight?
A little bit.
Have you ever seen my wife?
I think I'm still with my ex-wife though in this situation. But let me cook real quick. So look, this is the thing. Arville Reese, at first I was a little upset because like he doesn't really fit our defense perfectly, but it doesn't matter. Bro is a dog. I love how he tackles.
Player on the board.
Oh man, I love how he tackles, man. Like bro plays with physicality. So he's gonna help. But this Maui Noah pick, number 1, bro has a herniated disc.
People forget about that.
I work in personal injury, bro. It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. I'm sorry. I don't want to like be doom and gloom.
Is it a hernia or is it a sports hernia?
No, it's a herniated disc,
Okay,
which means he has a disc bulge, which means it's not going away.
So he does have a disc bulge. Okay.
Correct. But this is the good news.
There's good news.
Comparing Evan Neal to him is an assault on him. He's way more athletic than Evan Neal is. Way more athletic than Evan Neal is. Like, look at his tape. Bro can actually pull. So if they do move him to guard, like he can play. He'll be like no other guard we have. He can actually pull. Bro is very athletic, very strong. The things I'm a little concerned about with him is he really can't handle speed rushers. He has real problems with them, especially the spin moves.
Well,
he gets ate up.
Who does that sound like?
Yeah, but like you can put him at guard and he'll actually be good at guard. That's the difference between him
my
and
thing is this: you can't take a guy at 10.
I agree.
You're picking in the top 10. This is like taking Abdul Carter at 3. When I said Abdul Carter should be a situational pass rusher, he could get 10.5 sacks, but I have to take a franchise-changing player at 10, not a guy whose position I'm shifting.
There are credible reports coming out of the Giants now that he is seen by them as a guard, which basically means I was talking about Downs as a player that in terms of positional value, that is potentially a reach at 10 from that perspective. This is essentially the same with a guard for me. It's the same thing. It's a positional reach at 10. So it is a bit of an odd one for me.
It's we're at our 100 likes. We're gonna give away the New York Giants Super Bowl replica ring, the Eli Manning ring, and as always, we have the philosopher here dropping the trivia question. Last time philosopher dropped the trivia question, it was who was the leader in 1978 of holding penalties in the third quarter on Mondays? So we're going to clear the philosopher. You're going to have a good question this time, an easy question.
That's freaking hard, dude.
No, I was joking. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that. But philosopher, I want you to be I'm going to clear the phone lines because this is just like radio. Philosopher, the first person that comes up in the chat with the answer wins the ring. If you have already won, please do not try to win again. You're going to get the replica Eli Manning Super Bowl ring. All right, philosopher. I'm going to give you the one off my finger. I'm not even going to send the one from China because Slider's sitting there going, I'm still waiting for mine. Yours is en route. You've already taken care of you. You probably get yours on Tuesday of next week, what it looks like.
It's stuck in the Straits of Hormuz.
I shouldn't order things from overseas.
I'll just answer anyway.
They take forever. All right, but you got your book right away, though. All right. What's the question, philosopher? Go.
Who was the New York Giants' second pick in last year's draft?
In last year's draft,
second pick.
Oh, shit, it's a Joe Shane pick. God damn it.
It's a Joe Shane pick. Come on, everyone. Second pick, draft class in 2025. It's not that.
Well, it ain't Newbin.
Marcus got it right. Jackson Dart. I thought it was a trade.
Yes. My God.
I assumed we weren't allowed to answer the question, which is why I didn't. But
Big Marcus, you win the Eli Manning replica Super Bowl ring. Congratulations. Send me your email. Send me your email. Send me your full name and address to tim@onlineBigBlue.com. That's tim@onlineBigBlue.com. So we can get your ring out, and we'll get them out as soon as possible. If there is a delay, sometimes it takes 5 to 6 weeks to get these rings.
I'm not sure anyone should get their ring out, Tim. It's not that kind of show.
It's
she said.
You're right, but
Ty Simpson, by the way, has gone unbelievably to the Rams at 13.
That's just insanity.
That's madness.
There's been some rumblings that that the Rams were going to take Simpson. Their quarterback is ancient, and they liked him. We haven't talked about it much because we're a Giants show, but there have been some rumblings the last week or so. Ty Simpson was going to the Rams. It's not a shock.
Yeah, Simpson to the Rams. Wow. I thought Simpson was going to go in the draft. No real Giant fans in the chat, Marcus. You know what I think it was, Marcus, and I'm glad that you won. Was the fact that honestly, it wasn't that easy of a question because I was waiting for people to give us our second round pick. That's what I was waiting for because a lot of people. I was waiting for people to be Darius. Because we don't have a second round. I was waiting for people to be like Darius Alexander, Cam Scatterbo, because you never think Jackson Dart. That was a great question. Kudos.
Well phrased, philosopher.
Well phrased. Thought Mr.
Yes,
Perry.
the phrasing was very clever.
I bet Harbaugh takes. What is it? Betting Harbaugh? Harbaugh takes on
developmental QB late.
Yeah, he always does though. Harbaugh always takes the developmental QB late. We had 2 first-round picks, I know, but that's but he didn't say second round pick. He said who was the second player. Second overall player of the Giants. That was a great question. Caleb's dad had injuries on his knees. Yeah, but the problem is this.
Been dismissed. I honestly think the injury to Mauinoa's back is more concerning. You know, to philosopher's point, herniated discs don't typically get better. You know,
they don't go away.
Deal with them, and the word is that this injury is going to have to be dealt with this year in some way. This is not This is not something. This is going to rear its head this year. This injury, from what I have heard around Marinoa. I could be wrong, and we'll see. But again, there's enough holes in this, as we said.
That's what she said.
Taking a guy at 10, changing his position, when to me, I think we had a more impactful guy on the board that was falling right to us, and the draft set up perfectly. So I know it's in Harbs we trust, but to me, there's a lot to not like about this pick.
Marcus, I got your email. To tell you that I got it. You're in that city in the where they do things that is legal but not legal in other places, but now legal in New York and Pennsylvania. Dom, get your head out of the fucking gutter. Tom's like prostitution. No, it's not prostitution. 3 months recover time project for the herniated disc surgery. But we have a herniated disc expert here in the philosopher. He has no medical degree. He has no medical knowledge whatsoever. He didn't even stay at a Days Inn, so we can't have him with that. But he has experience with dealing with this with his job. Do you think 3 months projected?
John Harper's been talking, by the way, real quick.
What did he say?
Well, Shane has been talking that he didn't expect to see Reese here. That's because Shane knows nothing. But John Harper said Arville Reese will start off inside linebacker next to Traymon Edmonds. He'll move all over. He was their top non-QB on the board.
Arville Reese.
He's also just speaking on Francis. He said he's going to kick inside to right guard.
So he is going to kick in. So literally, we drafted a guy in the top 10 that we're moving positionally.
Yeah.
I just have mixed feelings about that. I think Robert Gallery all the time.
I wish you would stop saying that. Because I'm thinking the same shit. But if you would stop saying that, that would be great. Because I don't want to hear that anymore.
What's that? I can't hear you. What? No.
Excellent. Listen, the Reese pick, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to talk about it. We're going to do a stream. I think we're still going to do our 11 o'clock stream tomorrow. I think the Reese pick is a great pick. I think in my mind, he was the best defender in the draft. Yes, I understand that there's going to be a question that he's only had one full season as a starter, but the kid's production is undeniable. And I know it's a small sample, but it's not like a quarterback. When you get a quarterback that gives you that small sample, that one season, yeah, I worry about that. But this is a guy that he is a downhill force. He is a sideline to sideline guy. His coverage skills, I'm not going to say are in question because he didn't have to do it a lot, but his coverage skills are not in the same level as Sonny Styles, which would have made sense to get Caleb Downs. But as a pure inside backer, a guy that can play, not get lost in the sauce. The guard to Penn State, of course, went over to the Baltimore Ravens.
Just really quickly on that, Tim. Do you think though that we'd have been better off if we wanted a right guard going for Ione that's just gone to the Ravens, or do you prefer the Francis Mayagoa pick?
I actually would have traded down. And if Baltimore told me, and they'll never tell you, if Baltimore told me they wanted to get up to 10 and they were going to, they're not going to guarantee anything, but to basically allude to they're taking Francis, I would have taken the big guard out of Penn State at 14.
Yeah, I agree. I think we could have traded down for that same pick at 10 or a similar pick.
To answer some of your questions about Maui Noah and his injuries, so I just looked up a article and it's talking about some of his past injuries, and he had surgery on both his shoulders for 2023 season, but after that his shoulders were fine. And then in regards to this shoulder or this back thing, they're saying right now the herniated disc is asymptomatic, which means he has absolutely no pain. But they're saying, and I'm going to read this quote by quote. It says, the back injury is not a significant issue now, and it is asymptomatic. But teams say that if it worsens at all, Maui Noah would need surgery that could sideline him roughly 3 months. So And
Did
so
he,
just
did he play all season with the injury, or was this something that happened in the offseason? I'm not familiar with the injury because I never thought the Giants would go Big Francis.
according to this article, they're saying they didn't find out about it until the pre-draft process, which means Francis probably didn't even know about it.
He probably played with it most of the season.
Correct. But this is my thing about herniated discs. A lot of people walk around every day with herniated discs. So I don't want you guys to think like, oh my God, he's got a herniated disc. This could be the end of his career. The
Right.
issue is that I read from that article is it's saying if it worsens at all. That's the part that I'm like, wait a minute, what the at all? So I don't know.
Listen, if John Harbaugh is telling me what he's told, what Dom is reporting, we'll talk about it tomorrow on the morning stream. If John Harbaugh is reporting the fact that he's kicking him in the guard and that he is then moving Arville Reese inside linebacker, I'm okay. And to the injury portion, it's one of those things that if he played with the injury and he didn't know about it until the pre-draft physical, I'm still okay. Because more than likely it didn't hinder himself. And we've talked about this before on the show, and people that played football understand this. There is a difference between being injured and being hurt. And sometimes when you're hurt, you always wonder, can I play? And if I play, will I injure myself? And sometimes the answer to that is no. And when you play with an injury such as that, yeah, but it didn't affect his play. If he already had the corrective surgery, modern medicine, the way it is now with the Da Vinci machines and everything else that they can go in and do this thing and do this thing and do this thing, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the injury. But to your point, it is in Slider. If you say Robert Gallery one more time, to your point, I just think that I'm hoping that the Giants did their due diligence medically with their medical staff to figure this out, and they didn't do what the Giants have always done a lot of times: pick someone that's damaged goods and then come out and say, we didn't know.
Have they not got the physio from his college now on the Giants medical staff? If I imagine that,
you would think.
I would think. Yeah, I would think.
More quotes coming out the corporation. Apparently, both of these players were in their top 5 on their board, but they didn't expect both to be there.
Hold on, I think Big T is here. T, where are you?
I'm in my car.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. T Brad, Arville Reese at 5.
I give it an A.
All right. Big Francis at 10.
A minus.
A minus. Okay. Now we are dealing with the fact, and we're talking about the fact that he does have a herniated disc.
We like that. We love injured players. This is the way. This is the way.
The Knicks currently right now are losing 103-99 with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the fourth. Knicks has got themselves a big rebound. Oh no! Now the Knicks have 103-102. I can't watch. I'm going to talk about the draft because I don't want to talk about the Knicks right now because I don't want to talk about it right now. I have 2 herniated discs. I work out my back and I'm okay. Okay, well the problem is
not an NFL right guard.
You're not an NFL right guard.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, it's a little different working in the smoothie shop. No disrespect to people who work in the smoothie shop. Than pushing a defensive lineman around.
People criticize Giants because they don't address the offensive line. We get one of the best offensive linemen. People still complain. Well, here's what I'm going to complain about. I've already shown this before. I've shown this graphic a million times. Total pressures allowed 134 last year, which was 6th fewest in the league. Pass blocking efficiency 87.2, which is fourth best in the league. The Giants are returning 4 out of 5 starters, and you just brought in a plethora of guys that you think could be slined up into that right guard position. There's just bigger positional needs on this team than taking a tackle who you are moving to the inside.
I think more than that, Tim, you passed on a guy that we believe could have been an all-pro level safety.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're forgetting. We passed on a potential all-pro level safety. And
for him to go to Dallas.
Micah Parsons all over again.
Yeah, that's the everyone.
You know, it's funny when you look at this draft pundits and when you listen to scouts or you talk to scouts about Downs specifically, and specifically scouts, and Tim, you talk to scouts. Scouts love this guy.
Yeah.
Scouts love Downs, and many of the scout types thought he was the best player in this draft.
I like I said, I think Caleb Downs went in the right position. I see Joe Ferry isn't around anywhere.
He doesn't want to pay. Tell
No, we were donating to charities.
That's all right. But
I would like hold on. I would like everyone in the Twitter sphere and in YouTube land and just in the world in general to give a all hail Tim. You were right again. Caleb Downs fell out of the top 10. When you've been saying this for it's Sean Salisbury on the phone. I want to talk to him now because I talked to him about this today too. All hail Tim. Emperor. Sorry, I got that out now. Used my power and knocked everyone out on the bottom. I love it, Sly. Thank you, Sly. Let's see. All hail Tim. There we go. Is it me or did the Giants actually draft positional value here?
No.
I don't think they did. I think if you were
drafting a guard, no.
If you're drafting positional value, then you would have went Caleb Downs.
Absolutely.
If you're drafting need, which they always tell you the worst thing you could ever do is draft at a necessity, you're not taking the best player available for your team because you're basically taking a guy that you hope can fill a spot and not a guy that you know could come in and be a starter immediately.
Yeah, and to the guy that was talking about he plays basketball with multiple herniated discs. I don't know if you're 6'6", 330 pounds, my guy. That's the problem. He's 330 pounds. That's a lot of weight on your back.
You know what I love? Now the Giants
or playing offensive line for in the NFL, presumably.
Now the Giant fans are coming out. You guys had Downs on a silver platter, man. No, whatever your name is, Kurtz, you're a fucking idiot. Because of the fact that if you can't listen to scouting reports and you can't listen to what other what other people are talking about, Caleb Downs is the best safety in this draft. Caleb Downs is probably the best safety, even with Kyle Hamilton. Caleb Downs, to me, was not a top 5 guy, but he was a top 10 guy. Caleb Downs fixes a lot of your fucking problems. You know what?
Get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I don't even want to deal with stupid fucking people because now all the Giant fans are going to be like, Caleb Downs sucks, man.
No, it is.
Let me tell you about all my infinite wisdom of knowing shit. I wanted Downs. I'm sick. Dallas got him. Earthreal says best. He sure wasn't best player available. You're 100% right. Kurtz got handed out with Chode Sports. Chode, you definitely got to be a fucking Chode Sports person. Downs would have stopped the run. Yeah, because what you could have done with Caleb Downs with Arville Reese, watch this. I'm putting him in the box. I'm still short linebackers. I'm literally moving this guy from center field at times and dropping his ass in the fucking box because he can play the run. And you know what? Both him and Caleb Downs and Arville Reese have together. Watch this. Nothing up my sleeves. They've played together.
Mm-hmm.
They know each other's tendencies. They know where everyone likes to be. They've had that season together. For Giant fans that are now sitting there going, Caleb Downs wasn't that great, man. So they did go tight end, the Jets. They went the kid out of Oregon. That's interesting.
They're idiots.
And you know, interior offensive line to me is one of those positions.
You don't take a 10.
Much easier. It's much easier to deal with in day 2 and day 3 of the draft. I think it's we've talked about it multiple times on various lives how there's a lot more success than in other positions drafting interior offensive linemen and interior run stuffing defensive linemen in the middle and in the late portion of the draft. And there were plenty of right guard guys that would have been ideal fits in round 2 and in round 3, even in early round 4. That pick 105, there would have been guys there that could have stepped right in and started. I firmly believe that. I think the Giants really missed here, and it runs counter to everything that Harbaugh has done for 18 years in Baltimore, where they historically drafted interior offensive linemen in the middle of the draft, not at the top of the draft. So the only thing I can think of is he absolutely fell in love with the tape on Big Francis, and he is absolutely 100%.
Hold on, I want to get to this one. They took Big Francis the 10, the big tackle out of Miami, who now John Harbaugh's already come out and said they're moving the guard.
Just really quickly, apparently he was number 4 on the Giants board, which is presumably why they did fall in love with him. But you're right. Generally speaking, a guard, unless they are a generational guard, doesn't really fall until at least pick 20 in the draft. And as you say, it's normally a second round pick. You know, it's perfectly fine to get you a starting level guard of the requisite quality that you want. So, you know, if we picked him to be a tackle, I think this is a value pick in terms of position. But if he's going inside, which it seems like he's likely to, then I do think it's a reach. But the Giants clearly loved him, and until we see them on the field, it's hard to judge, right? But you know, it's not the pick I'd have made.
That I think that's
the Knicks lost
by 1.
I think
by 1. The Knicks lost by 1.
Don't be so negative. They came in second
in a 2-horse race.
Yeah, well,
all right. Well, you know, Joe Spano had to take a timeout because they came in second. No. We don't fuck around with the Knicks. The Knicks, we don't fuck around with, Joe. There is no coming.
I got demoted to the bottom of the screen.
You got you lucky because I may move you out to the other side of the fucking screen. And the Mets blew their lead too.
Well, that's okay. I'm a Yankee fan.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to say this with all sincerity in reference to the fact that we only have 116 likes, and there's still 140 people watching this one place, still 100 or something watching the other place. What's the matter? Your fingers don't know what this button means? I want to give away I'm going to give away something else here. I'm going to give away an online Big Blue prize pack. So when we get up to 125 likes, I'm going to give away an online Big Blue prize pack of your choice. Your choice can be a commemorative 100th anniversary New York Giants coin. You can also get with that an official older online Big Blue mug. Oh, I froze. Oh, I cancel. Hold on, cancel. No, leave the site. Cancel. You get an official old version of the online Big Blue mug. These are all things you're going to get. I've changed my mind. You're going to get the mug. You're going to get the 100th anniversary coin, and you're going to get an autograph picture of Leonard Marshall. I only have like 100 of these because sometimes I'm the only one that talks to Leonard Marshall in the coaches.
Do they get a medium Pepsi too?
I actually had a medium Coke Zero earlier, so if they want the rest of my medium Coke Zero, which is still upstairs, they are more than happy to have that. But if we get up to 125 likes, you're gonna get the official online Big Blue mug. You're gonna get the New York Giants 100th anniversary coin, and one out of 100 set of my Leonard Marshall autograph pictures.
Did he use the auto pen?
No, Leonard Marshall, man, is, and I've told this story before. I love Leonard Marshall. Oh, we already had 125. Well, fuck, I should have made it 150. Leonard Marshall's a great guy. I love Leonard Marshall. And he's always at the Giant Coaches Club signing autographs. And there's been plenty of times where he's sitting at the table by himself because people don't know it's Leonard Marshall. And I'm like, so I go over there and talk to him. So he knows me. So we're always chatting, and I always love it because I've told the thing. He goes to me, so you want me to tell you a story? I'm like, Leonard, I've heard all these stories the last 7 weeks that I've been here. Then he goes, hey, you want an autograph? Being polite, I'm like, yes, I'll take another autograph. So we got a bunch of these laying around the house. I'm seeing that Caleb Banks went 18. The big defensive tackle. Did we start a run at defensive tackles with Caleb Banks at 18? Dom, where are we at?
Well, I haven't got the Lions pick in yet, but
that's where we're getting reports that he's going to 18 to the Vikings, which would be a shocker to me if Caleb Banks was the first defensive tackle off the board.
That's brave.
Yeah.
That would be.
Where did you guys have him on your board? Because I had him a bit further down in the defensive tackle.
Caleb Banks, in my mind, is probably one of the top 2 defensive tackles in this draft.
I am too. But I don't even know whether the Lions need him today.
The problem is he's a knucklehead and he's got the injury. He's got the foot. So I mean, that's you're looking at a medical. They're saying the Vikings.
Oh, Vikings, sorry.
They're saying the Vikings.
I wouldn't.
Do we know who the
I
Lions
wasn't going to touch him until deep into day 2, deep into round 2, or even I would have looked at it round 3 because of the poor, the injury history.
The injury history is what
whole world athletics, but man, he doesn't know how to play football yet. So I didn't like him as much.
Caleb Banks, I think, is probably the most eliminating the injury. They go Blake Miller, tackle from Clemson, over with the Lions pick, which makes sense because you got to keep Jared Goff upright, and also the fact that you just moved on from David Montgomery, so getting a offensive lineman for your new star running back who's now going to carry the load is going to be a better situation.
Lions have gone Blake Miller.
Yeah, well, no, we already. Dom, I just said that.
Oh, sorry, I was you're not paying attention.
Yeah, try. Dom, over here. Look at nothing up my sleeves. Look at it. All right, we're going to give away the Online Big Blue prize pack. The Online Big Blue prize pack is going to consist of an old school Online Big Blue mug, one of the very first mugs we've ever had. Dom, I found the Draft Baby Yeah mug. I was going to use it today, but I found the mug. I'm also going to give away a 100th anniversary coin and an autographed picture of Leonard Marshall. And I think we're going to make this. A difficult. If you've won before, you cannot win again. So let other people win. We're going to make this one difficult. What was Leonard Marshall's number with the Giants? Joe, you got to make sure
you got a 1 in 100 chance.
You got a 1. I'm also holding up,
or you could just read it on the front of the picture.
Or you can just look up the fucking picture. What was? Oh, there we Joey. Hold on, wait a minute. No, we got the first one is Joey G. Joey G, you are the proud winner of the first Online Big Blue prize pack. And the Vikings pick is in. Joey G, send me your name, full name, and address to tim@onlinebigbblue.com. That's tim@onlinebigbblue.com. And we will get your prize pack out the early of next week. And it is Caleb Banks.
Sorry. Yes.
It is Caleb Banks. That's Caleb Banks, the first tackle off the board. That kind of surprises me.
I would have thought it would either in Peter Woods or Caden McDonald.
I thought
that's who I had ahead of him.
I thought it would be Caden McDonald.
And it's also worries about his tackling, isn't there, Caleb Banks?
No, we're a lot with Caleb Banks. Great athlete, bad football player.
His tackling, it's the metatarsal injury that worries me. It's his butt. If you take a look at an interior lineman that has the most purest talent in the draft, you're looking at a guy that's 6'6", 327 pounds. I mean, his sheer athleticism jumps off the board. He's got natural power. He's got the quick step. He's got the heavy hands. He had a great Senior Bowl. But then again, like I said, his tackling techniques, we've talked about this on multiple streams, will be frustrating to say the least for whoever his defensive line coach is. And it's that metatarsal injury. You go back to Greg Oden. I mean, Greg Oden never made it in the NBA because of that metatarsal injury.
Big people, bad feet is not a good combination.
No, it's not. I mean, that's
And let's dig deeper a little bit into Banks. 2 years at Louisville, he was backup. He couldn't break through at Louisville, transferred to Florida before he could finally break through. So
yeah, but you know what? It's not like he transferred to Florida over to Louisville.
No, all right, that's fair.
He went to a better program and a more competitive program at Florida, and and he's playing in the SEC. So he's playing against the top talent, some top talented teams, and his production went up.
Well, yeah, because he found the field. He didn't play much at Louisville.
No, he didn't. T-Brad.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we know what the Giants did at 5-10. Where are we going? Where are we going with the 37th pick?
Whew. Defensive tackle or wide receiver?
But I need a player.
McDonald or Chris Bell?
Okay.
And I hope McDonald's there.
I would hope McDonald's is there too. I would like brother, man. I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm not saying nothing. I didn't come on here to say that.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Yo.
Don't even.
Yo.
Don't even.
Man, what up, man?
Don't even.
Yo, what up, everybody? Oh my God.
Big James.
James and I, we're in the same boat right now. You told me, James, not to worry.
You shouldn't have made the bet.
Well, you know what? And the wife shouldn't have got Jaden Brown, and the damn bobblehead thing.
Did you have the doll near you when the game was on? Did you have the voodoo doll near you? Put the voodoo doll in the garage. Jesus Christ, yo. I swear.
Honey, I don't know. It's upstairs. I took it out of the box. What are we talking about? What?
James and Tim, can I put this in perspective for you guys?
Wait, T-Brad, before you go there, I love it. I got to read a message from Mrs. Online Big Blue to me and James. She wrote, ... Hey, bitches.
I love Mrs. Online Big Blue.
Yeah, well, you know what? So do I.
Yes.
But
you beat me to it, Tim.
But go ahead, T-Brad. Put it in perspective for me, please.
Oh, Jesus. The Eagles traded up. You
Jesus.
guys are in Atlanta. You want to steal one in Atlanta, but if you start 0-2, it's not the end of the world. They won their games at home. That's what they're supposed to do. You're looking at a 6-game series instead of a 5-game series. It's not like you're just getting outplayed. Yeah, it's not like you're getting outplayed. They're just making the plays when it counts.
When you lose, you get outplayed.
They're making the plays when it counts. It's not like you're just losing and getting ran over. It's not like it's Phoenix and the Thunder.
I
know
love
you
it.
can beat that team.
I love it because Mrs. Online Big Blue corrected me. She says, "No, I wrote ha 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 bitches. Hey, not hey. That was so rude. But calling us bitches was not.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
No.
No. We speak fluent profanity over here.
We do. She knows that.
Did you guys think this was going to be an easy series for the Knicks? Because I didn't.
I did.
You did? I didn't.
Yo, man.
I didn't see it.
Yo, let me tell you something. This is all I'm going to say about the game because I really ain't going to talk about it. Mikal Bridges has as many points as T-Brad does wherever he is right now.
Just really quickly, Monroe Feeling has
I didn't score.
Actually,
oh, you did it, my brother? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Damn it. I thought you scored. I guess Bridges didn't either.
I didn't get the paycheck either.
Actually, the Eagles pick is also in Dom. They took Lance. Lance somebody. Who's Lance? I can't see where it is now. I lost my train of thought here.
Lance Armstrong.
They took Lance Armstrong. They left out his one testicle. Okay.
Or Lance Arbor.
Lance Arbor. No, Lance Arbor was in the Porsche accident.
If they're taking Lance Armstrong, are they on their bike?
Tom's a little slow on the uptake on that one, but we already made the Lance Armstrong joke about the testicle.
I know.
All right. Jeez, oh my God. Yeah, Cowboys and Eagles just made a trade. Last time that happened, they got Devontae Smith. RWB says the Knicks are going to lose the series and trade half the team for Giannis. Watch. They got the Weasel. they got Lance the Weasel. They got a Weasel.
Weasel.
It's two. Chris Johnson is available. Will he be a Giants 30? I like Chris Johnson at 37.
Me too. Fleming.
Oh my God. She's like poor
Lemon.
Jim.
It's Lemon.
She said
Lemon
it
for the Eagles at 20. That's a great.
Oh my God. And I come right back to see the Eagles take Lemon.
After a trade with that. And luckily, we didn't go out and get a corner or a safety. Big Blue for life. What's up, brother? I love the background, man. You're home.
Yes, finally, right? Now I got a good connection.
Was it a good night out?
Yeah, it was decent, man. No complaints.
Never a complaint, my brother. Never a complaint. So what do you think? We got Big Francis at 10 and Arville Reese at 5.
I think that was unexpected. But you have some content creators called it. I remember you said it too. At one point you were going back and forth with Reese. If Reese falls, we should take him, and then you wave it between him and Sonny Styles.
I said if Reese and Styles were there, that I would take Arville Reese.
Yeah, I like Reese. I think that he's the best pure linebacker in the draft that's learning how to play edge. I don't think that I think going to the Giants, he'll get a chance to develop some of his pass rush moves because he admitted himself he only has 2 moves. Right. So they go out 3-4, fellas. You can move Abdul around, have Kayvon in there, and and you got Edmonds and you got Reese back there, bro. I think we set. And I think as much as some people don't like to pick with Francis at 10, I think that's the best pick. Hardball's always going to go to big man. The Hardballs believe in that. Remember when Jim had the opportunity to draft Joe Alt over Malik Neighbors, he took Joe Alt. So we got to look at that as well, too. I think those 2 first-round picks kind of solidify the direction that our team's going in. I see some idiots online saying it reminds them of 2002 with Kayvon and Neil, but I think this is a whole different sauce, baby. We about to start cooking around this motherfucker, man. Excuse my French.
Slider, if you're out there somewhere, he's not talking about you being a knucklehead. Because Slider already mentioned, I've already said, the only thing I don't like about the Francis pick, and I'm going to say it again, you took a tackle at 10 that John Harbaugh has already said he's moving to guard. That, to me, you don't take a guy at 10 that you're going to have to move positionally, and he has the hernia. So I mean,
I still like to pick Tim. I'll tell you why I like to pick, right? I understand that you have to move him to guard, but I think that's a temporary move. You got to think about the future. You can kick the kid back out to right tackle because Jermaine Illumino is on what? A 3-year deal, really, too. Let's just keep it real.
2 years.
He's out of there. You still free up the kid that you drafted last year in the 4th or 5th round.
Marcus Bo
to be the swing tackle, right? And then you got a Hail Mary and a prayer, and everybody else should believe in Jesus Christ and Allah and Evan Neal and Falele, God please. But you get my point. You can kick him back out, bro. I think we set. We got to go D tackle in the 2nd round though, and they starting to drop with my boy Caleb Banks going first.
Caleb Banks going first is kind of a shocker. Caden McDonald still sitting at the bar waiting. Peter Wood is still there, and you still have Lee Hunter. And like I said, I'm a huge Lee Hunter fan. I mean, we're not going to know till tomorrow at 7. But to your point, and I mentioned it earlier, I thought these defensive tackles were going to fall. And I thought there was going to be at least one or two in the early part of the second round, but I do think that it's Lemon going. Why is Lemon doing his best Stevie Wonder? When someone's sitting there going like this with the sunglasses on, I get worried. So now maybe he can't catch, maybe he can't see, maybe he's got cataracts. But I hate him going to the fucking Eagles. I hate him.
Can we just give a shout out to Howie Roseman and say once again how smart that guy is, because you already hear the rumor that they're getting rid of AJ Brown, allegedly from an unknown source found at a spa in Arizona. But they already seem to be found his replacement. Wow, right away. Wow, that's amazing.
But what if they don't replace him? What if they keep him?
That would be even worse. Thanks.
Exactly. And then you have Saquon Barkley in the backfield.
Thanks. Yeah.
Luckily, though, we didn't pick up a safety or a corner yet, so we're good.
Listen, the NFC East got better, guys. Think about this shit, right?
Really
Think about it. You got Styles going to the Commanders. You got Caleb Downs going to the Cowboys, and you got Lemon going to the Eagles. The NFC East just whoa.
Oh no! So what you mean to say is every team that was better than us got better. Oh, even though we improved a little bit too, but they got better. Oh, thanks.
We got the better head coach, bro. We be all right.
That's right.
In a couple of years, yeah. In a couple of years.
Big Blue, James is just a little down because of the.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little sourpuss right now. You got to excuse me. I'm sorry.
He's a little bit of a sour patch kid right now because of the Knicks.
Yes.
And I get it.
Bronson. I heard Bronson kind of screwed that up at the end.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Mr. Hair on his back. I want to talk about him right now.
We're not talking about the Knicks right now because of the fact that it will just literally make me fucking vomit.
Yeah, we leave it alone.
We're
fucking Towns actually plays good. Guy's fucking efficient. We don't even give him the fucking ball. I swear to God. Basketball is simple, kids. God. Sorry. I apologize. I'm so sorry, Miss Online Big Blue. I'm so sorry.
It's a playoff game. I understand the emotion, brother.
What are you doing, man? You got him fired up now. Now, James, go smoke something. You'll be fine. Or maybe did we already do that, and that's why we're at this point?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just sports sometimes with all the analytics and all the you hear. It's not that complicated sometimes in any sport. You know, it's like in baseball. You can have murderer's row. Guess what? If I have the best pitching, I'll take my chances. You know, basketball. The guy's good. He has it going. He has a hot hand. It's pretty efficient. They don't have anybody to guard him. No, I take this personal because this guy smoked me last game. So now I'm going to go 1-on-5. You know, it's like, come on, man. Even with us, if you have people already out here trashing the pick, taking an offensive lineman when you have a young quarterback, yeah, that's a dumb pick. Sure. It's like, come on, man.
Well,
just be simple sometimes.
Can I ask a question, James? I didn't get a chance to watch the game. How many points did Trae Young have?
Listen, Mikal Bridges has as many points as Big Don Juan, T. Brad, Big Blue Life, Joe Spano, Mrs. Online Big Blue, Tim, and me combined. And the dogs.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that it's coming. I have a feeling that we are heading down that road.
Angry black man activated.
Is angry black man activated?
Activate.
I had a good 420. You know, Giants smart moves tonight. I'm very happy. You know, Reese, offensive big dude, Simone. Yes, I'm very happy. And then I'm watching the game. I had to click off. You know, I was like, I can't stay on here with my good brothers and watch this game. No way. And then I'm watching it. We take the lead. You take the lead.
The Steelers just took an Anature. The big right tackle out of Arizona State.
Oh wait, there's a draft, guys. I forgot. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is there a draft?
There's a draft. And don't forget coming to a podcast near you. It's gonna be me and James and Rico Valor and the Angry Black Man. All getting ready. Sports entertainment and all other things that you probably shouldn't say because of the fact that we need him. He's also the lead person over at Code Sports.
Those tackles are coming flying off the board now, aren't they?
Super blunt.
What did the Steelers pick? What number did the Steelers pick?
What number? That was 21 overall.
21.
Okay.
Still into the business of tackle?
Yeah, those tackles are coming off the board now. As you say, they're going with the right tackle, presumably to protect Rodgers if he comes back. But
did Peter Woods go off the board?
Is Woods still there? I'm not sure.
Peter Woods
He might be.
Peter Woods is still on the board.
Aiden McDaniel still on the board. Peter Woods. Now, here's the thing that I worry about with the 23rd pick in Dallas. I worry they go back-to-back, solidify their defense, and go either a Peter Woods or a Caden McDaniel.
Oh, like we should have did. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Did I say that or did I think that? Or you guys?
No, you said it.
I said it out loud. My bad.
I think you said it. Listen, I'm usually the bearer of bad news. I'm usually the harbinger of doom. I'm usually that guy that is always, a malcontent when it comes to this. But I like what the Giants did.
Me too.
I'm thinking about it more and more. Like I said, Arville Reese to me, and I said this, and Big Blue is right. Big Blue for Life is right. I said this on the stream a couple times. If Reese and Styles were both there, I was going to have to go Reese. And actually, I think it was you and I had that conversation, Big Blue for Life. And then also,
I think we had that conversation via text message. If I'm not mistaken,
I think it was via. You're right. It was via text message. And then I understand. If Francis is their pick at 10, if that's John Harbaugh's guy, I can't fault him for filling the 5th spot on the offensive line, because you also don't know what they're going to do with John Runyon. John Runyon still has that contract, but you can move away from John Runyon if you feel that way. And I've said it before, and I know John Harbaugh's already come out and said that he's moving Francis to the right guard position. And if the scouting reports, which we read on the air here not too long ago, are true, his best position right now would be in the interior. And now you are bringing back 4 out of 5 of your starters in the offensive line, and you're bringing in a guy who is proficient at run blocking. And we've showed this before. Total pressures allowed by the Giants last year, 6th fewest in the league at 134. Pass blocking efficient 87.2, which was 4th best in the league. You have a second-year quarterback. You are solidifying the line, and you are bringing a run guy, a run-oriented guy into the mix. How can you not like it?
Just really quickly, Akeem Misador has gone to the Chargers on the edge.
So where are we going with Dallas? Are we going defensive line? I think they go defensive line.
I think they're going to go defensive line too. I think they're going to go Caden McDonald or Peter Woods here.
I think they're going Caden McDonald.
Yep.
I think they go cornerback.
2 people off the same defense.
I think
know
they
each
go
other's
CB.
tendencies.
Do you know what? Into Big Blues for Life's thing. You know what? Chris Johnson could also be a play here in Dallas. You got to replace Trayvon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
You got, you know what? And corners are, I've said it a million times before, outside of the quarterback position, the hardest position to find and to bring along is the cornerback position. So I could see a Chris Johnson going here. I think it's a little high.
Is Colton Hood or Gerard McCoy still on the board?
Yes.
Yeah, both
of them are. And the Terrell is on the board too, the Clemson kid.
Yeah,
right.
You know,
and Brandon. Well, he's probably a second round.
Cisse,
yeah,
they're all on the board.
Yeah,
so the run on corners hasn't started. Delane's the only one off the board. Which of these corners you think Dallas likes? Do they like Johnson? Do they like McCoy? Do they like? I'm wondering which way they'd go if they went corner, because
I think Chris Johnson actually fits the scheme in Dallas. That's why I would personally think I would make that the pick, because I think they fit the scheme in Dallas. But what I would hate for them to go corner and then have Caleb Downs and basically fix their fucking secondary.
I think they're going to go fiance,
buddy, because you think about it. Currently on staff, you got 3 receivers you got to defend against in Philly. Then you still got to defend against Neighbors when he gets back. Isaiah Likely, you got to defend against those guys.
Don't forget Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, Mooney. There's no telling what we're gonna do in the later rounds with these receivers. So in the NFC East, you gotta be able to stop the run and the pass in some cases too, especially early in the season.
I agree.
I think Dallas is going fiance because that's what Dak lost last year.
I heard someone from the Athletic got fired and she's available.
Right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly she's available.
Allegedly.
And just really quickly on this second round. So I had us taking a guard originally in the second round, right? But obviously that's not going to happen now. If Caden McDonald doesn't fall, do you take, with these corners still there, do you take the best corner, whether that's Colton Hood or whoever that's still available at that point? Who would you guys now take
If
on that
McDonald's still there?
McDonald's my pick if he's still there, but if he's
still
not
there, I would take McDonald, and I'm not a big take a 2-down run stuffer that early, but to be honest, you watch the tape and there's potential beyond 2-down run stuffer with Caden McDonald. You watch the way he was used at Ohio State. They used him some as a looper. You watch his tape and you see best pure run stuffer in the draft, but you also see the potential for more. Is he ever going to be an elite pass rusher? No, but he'll be a contributing pass rusher who won't have to come off the field on third down and could get you 4, 5, 6 sacks a year. So based on that, I would go McDonald if he's there.
particularly having lost Dexter Lawrence,
then I want to go corner.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't go Lee Hunter? You would go corner before Lee Hunter?
I think Lee Hunter's going to drop into the third round, and to me, Lee Hunter. Lee Hunter, and a lot of people disagree with me, but that's some intel I have and some things I've heard. All right, hey, you're entitled. That's what this is all about. But
no, it's not what it's all about. This is my motherfucking show.
Well, all right. But
we have the same fucking opinion.
No.
All hail Tim.
Here's the thing. I'm not a big believer in taking those pure 2-down run pluggers that early.
Did he miss the point that this is my show?
Oh God, you wanted him.
Did he
get nothing? You lose.
Everybody.
Good day, sir.
Now you're you're moving around now, man. Now you're moving around. Now you've gone down.
Actually, so this is good. So maybe I'll be difficult again.
You've been down. You've been down. Listen, if you don't get Dom, if you don't get Wonka, that means I don't like you.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Because everyone must think I'm in love with Dom because he's been Wonka the record 497 times on one stream.
To my point,
I get Wonka. I get Wonka
all over this draft, and this draft in particular has.
Okay, you know what? See, that's that. It's time for Dom to talk.
I get Wonka.
I don't want to hear him fucking mouth either.
Oh my God!
Everybody catching the smoke today.
I get Wonka more than Banks gets done at corner.
Oh yeah. You get Wonka more than Diana Racine. Oh, never mind.
Oh, hey. Her kids are watching.
Which
one?
Well,
she's doing it.
Which husband?
Allegedly.
That's just wrong.
Here we go. Jimmy Gang, who are we picking? So where do the Cowboys going at the first round pick, number 23 overall? 7-9.
Oh, I did not see that coming. Malarkey Lawrence.
Who they take?
Lawrence, the edge at UCF.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Not that shocking. He's been rocketing up the boards.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I first found out about him a couple weeks ago.
He's been rocketing up the boards. I didn't see Dallas, but this spot's about right for him.
I didn't see that one coming. All right.
T-Brad, I see you. Did you get home safe? I see you got home safe.
Absolutely.
All right, good. Good. Now I don't have to worry about everybody except for James.
Denzel Boston.
We might have James. We might have to. James, I'm gonna put you next to me, James. We might have to have an intervention.
We have to make sure James doesn't leave the house.
I don't think James is going anywhere.
That's all right. It wasn't Game 7.
After the Cowboys.
You know what? James told me today that if the Knicks lose, it's not going to be a good day at work tomorrow.
Oh no, the young boys are not going to like me tomorrow.
Hey, you know what you do? Call off.
Have you noticed something?
I agree. You should call out, James.
Call off. Let's go day drinking.
All right.
Friday day drinking.
No, tomorrow was Friday.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
All right. Last time I checked, I wasn't sure.
It usually comes after Thursday.
Very
And before
quietly,
Saturday.
safeties have dropped here.
Most times.
Thieneman hasn't been taken yet. McNeil
Safeties.
Warren hasn't been taken yet. It could be some good safeties to top around 3 for us, around 2 for us possibly.
Yep.
That we didn't expect to see.
The safeties are falling. The sky is falling. Chicken Little has left the building. I'm looking at some of the stuff people are posting on X. I just laugh.
When are we going to get a receiver?
Off the board so far?
He is. The kid from Oregon's still there. Dylan's still there. I just laugh though. People just need to relax. Go have a smoke with James. We're all
No. Don't come over here. No, don't come over here. Stay where you are, wherever they are.
You've got one running back off the board, one corner off the board, one safety off the board. So lots of players still there. You know, you got the defensive tackles that we were talking about. You know, as I I agree with Joe that if what's his face is still there, mind blank, it's McDonald's still there, then I think that's who you take tomorrow. But Jaden Price still there. We'll see.
Does this change up our board? Let's see. Does this change our board up now that Lawrence has gone to Dallas first round? No, I don't think it changes up our board at all. I think our board is now going to be. I think after these first 2 picks, I think everyone can safely say that these first 2 picks were kind of surprise picks, even though some people were saying Francis to the Giants at 5. 0 for 3, 0 for 2, minus 26 in 21 minutes. What the fuck, Mikal Bridges? What the fuck? Oh, and 4
When are we gonna
4 turnovers?
Stop with the Bridges? I can't even talk about him. When are we gonna get a wide receiver? Because we cannot go into the season with Darnell Mooney.
You guys think we draft a receiver in the 4th?
Yep. 105. A guy like Skylar Bell out of
Connecticut. I don't think Skylar Bell's gonna last to the 4th.
I saw him on Steve Smith's.
I don't think Skylar Bell's gonna last to the 4th.
Maybe the top 12.
I think he could get there because I've seen them all over. I've seen anything from 70 to 100. You see a lot of variance on him. So I think there's a chance he gets there. And if you're worried, what about trading back into the 3rd and giving one of your 6s up to get up in the 3rd and get him?
Or you could probably grab Ted Hurst too. If you think Ted Hurst makes it to the 4th round, or maybe not.
No. I think Hurst is higher. I think Hurst is higher up. I think you got a better chance of Bryce Lance making it to the 4th.
Okay.
I really like Jacoby Lane. Jacoby Lane might make it to the 4th. I like Jacoby.
I like him too.
Solid run on receiver. Well, you can say so. 3
What
went in the
about the
first
old
round.
Miss kid if you want a big receiver? Stribling.
I'm thinking more of a big receiver. I'm thinking the kid from Notre Dame. What's his name? Malachi Fields. I'm thinking him.
You'll get him in the 4th. He didn't run well.
Yeah, I think
You'll get him in the 4th.
Yeah, I think he'll be there. I think Phil will be there. Who's another big receiver? Well, this kid's gonna be going in the 2nd round. He might go at the bottom of the 1st. Then Boston might go soon.
This is actually interesting that the Giants hired Adam Bennett as their head trainer. Bennett was previously with the U.
Yes.
So he's undoubtedly familiar with the concerns of Francis's back, so it should help alleviate any concerns that Giant fans have.
Okay, well, that's good news.
Just really quickly on a slight tangent here. Kayvon Thibodeau, Giants are adamant they aren't about to trade him. Is this to try and encourage him?
That means his ass is out the door.
Yeah, that was my thought too, James.
Big Don, you know what I'm saying? That means his ass is already in.
All right, I'm going to talk. I've already said that the Giants aren't trading Kayvon Thibodeau. It makes literally no sense to trade Kayvon Thibodeau. Now, even if you would have gotten Sonny Styles, it makes no sense. It makes more sense to build up his assets and value going into the trade deadline and have a player that you could potentially create matchups with Kayvon Thibodeau, Abdul Carter, Arville Reese, and Brian Burns. And also you mix in the likes of Darius Alexander in the middle, as long as you get a run stuffer sometime later in the draft, or you go out and get a DJ Reader.
Or both.
Or both.
Right.
Now, let me ask this, Tim. Because I think, I could be wrong here.
JC Concepcion goes to the Cleveland Browns.
They needed a receiver.
And they got a receiver. But go ahead, Joe. What's your question?
Is one of the reasons, and I know you like the fit now with how things are to keep Thibodeau based on Lawrence gone, is part of that because it's clear that they're not getting a day 2 pick for him? If they could get a day 2 pick inside of, say, somewhere around 85 or 90 overall, would you do it then?
No.
Because it's better than the compensatory pick?
No.
Okay.
My goal, and John Harbaugh has said this, his goal this year is to make the playoffs. And we've heard a couple people say that they think the Giants are closer to a 9-win team than they are a 5-win team. My best team on the field, my best defense with the draft I have so far would be keeping Kayvon Thibodeau. Because let's just say the Giants before the trade deadline, or not that's going to happen. Let's say they're 1-6, but I got a healthy Kayvon Thibodeau. Yes, it's going to be a rental, but potentially I can move him to a contender for a 3rd or a 4th rounder in a better stacked draft in 27. And to your point, I could probably, if he plays well enough, I could probably get a compensatory pick, at least a 3rd rounder in 27 if he leaves as a free agent. Okay. So my best option to win is to do the Perry Fuel 2011 NASCAR when they brought up, when they had Osi Umenyiora, Justin Tuck, Matthias Kiwanuka, Chris Canty, and have a rotating system as long as they don't over pursue and understand they need to commit to their assignments and their edge. And I have the linebackers now, two at least linebackers to back them up. And if I can find that run stuffing tackle, I've helped solidify my defense to the point that even if my secondary is a little bit porous, if I'm cutting down the amount of time they have to hang in coverage by having a hellacious pass rush, that's going to really work out in this division, especially with the wide receivers they have over in Washington, Philadelphia, and Dallas.
That's a fair point. I will counter with, you yourself have said it's not about winning in 26. It's about building for beyond 26.
Yeah, but I'm not the head coach that's going to be on the hot seat if they put up a stinker in 26. So I agree. Like I said, I agree. In my opinion, it's not, as a season ticket holder, it's not about winning in 26. But when you come out and say, and this should be every head coach, but when you literally come out and say, you expect to make the playoffs, you better put your best foot forward, because this is not the most talent laden team in your own division.
That's fair. That's definitely fair.
I want to add something to both of you guys' points. First, I wanted to get rid of Tibbs. Then Tim made a good point. I was on a couple of days ago, and he said, you just got rid of Dexter Lawrence, right? You want to get rid of 2 starters on defense. It's probably not a good thing, and we haven't even drafted this yet. And to Tim's point, Tibbs' stock is going to be high. When these guys got to play for a contract, we all know what happened. They come and they ball out. Yes, I would love to get the maybe a 3rd round pick for him, but if we can hang on to him, we basically essentially drafted his replacement in Arville Reese. Give Reese some time to develop, and that might be sometime during the course of the season when the light bulb comes on for him. Or you can still hold on to Tibbs, not trade him, and we'll have the money to sign him if some of the coaching staff we brought in here can develop him, because part of the issues we've had here for the past few years is developing our players. So now that we have a competent coaching staff in here, don't be surprised to see some guys that needed some development start to really develop. So you really can't lose the situation. It's a win-win. You can either keep him and re-sign him if he develops to what you think he was going to develop into, or you can get rid of him if his stock goes up in the during the course of the season, like Tim mentioned. I think we're in a great situation with that.
This is a good question about Francis because this is true. He has never played in the cold weather. He is a warm weather player. He played at Braden, I believe it was Braden High School in Miami, and of course he played in Miami. And he's from Samoa. I mean, this is not a guy that has been adept in 23-degree weather. It could be, and it's also with the back injury. It could be an interesting point, in reference to cold weather players because we've seen teams go into places like we've seen Miami go into Buffalo, even when Miami had the high power teams in the offense and get snookered by Buffalo. So there is something about being a warm weather guy playing in cold weather, but I'm not going to worry about that yet.
He won't be the first.
He won't be.
You know anything about Samoans? They're
probably
pretty
won't
tough.
be the 100th if you really want to think about it. So I'm not worried about that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good with that.
And that's something that affects skill position players more than guys in the trenches.
Yeah,
my man.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Plus, like somebody said, he's Samoan. You'll see
I was
him
gonna
out
say,
here. You'll see
forget
him out
all the
there in
analytics.
flip-flops in December.
Yeah.
There's the problem with this is there's been plenty of Samoans that did not play well in the NFL.
Oh yeah, but they're tough as nails.
So even being tough as nails, I've seen people wilt.
You bounced with a few of them, I'm sure, in your time in Philly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say there's some Samoans. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna get into Samoans. I don't want to be offending Samoans now. The pick is in Dom. What's the pick for Chicago?
I haven't seen it come in yet, but apparently it's a safety.
Safety out of Oregon.
Yeah, Thielman.
That's a great
Yeah,
pick
it's
for
just
them.
come in.
They're placed in Edmonds.
Yeah.
Great pick for them.
Dylan Thieneman, good at 25.
Safety.
Yeah.
Safety. I thought you said linebacker.
No.
Safety. Okay.
It's the Oregon kid.
Okay.
So we're also getting reports that the Texans have traded up.
Yeah, they switched with Buffalo. Texans are on the clock.
James, man, I was waiting for the Buffalo. James, you all right, brother?
I'm fine. I'm waiting for the Buffalo pick.
Well, you have to wait a bit longer. They just traded the pick.
Are you serious? I'm delayed?
Yeah.
You're delayed by 3 picks now.
Texans could take McDonald here.
They can, or they can go with O-line. You see how my man got beat up in the playoffs?
I was gonna say O-line would make. I could see them going defense, but O-line would make sense.
I think they could have stood pat for the
D-line with them because their defense is not the issue. The defense is the actual unit in the building. They need some help. That kid got his ass kicked in the playoff game. CJ Stroud.
Yep, he did. He got his head.
Yeah.
I think they're going Craig on him.
His hand was banged up. He was throwing the ball everywhere but to the receivers, and he didn't have any time back there.
Do I really reckon
here, Emmanuel Craig on?
Hold on, Dom.
Unfortunately, you do.
Do I really have to stream again tomorrow, James?
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, he does. What?
James is
He's back on the clock.
James is my consultant here. I just didn't know if I had to stream in the morning still, James. That's why because you're always honest with me.
You're back on the clock. We have a pick tomorrow. You're back on the clock.
Well, I mean, do I have to do the 11 a.m. stream?
That depends on you. What time you want to do it?
I'm going to do it 11 a.m.
Oh well, then it's fine.
Well, I'm glad you're working my schedule for me.
Listen, man, you're back to work, buddy. We talked about this off camera.
I know we have.
Get that cotton gin out there.
I don't want to be back to work. Told you that. It's bad enough because then I got to come back at 7.
To whom much is given.
Oh no! How will you cope?
I get no fucking sympathy. What the fuck's wrong? I got no sympathy. I want some sympathy. Francis has got a bad back. Everyone's fucking concerned. I got to work, and I still got to go upstairs and make a thumb. Oh, I could do the thumbnail now. I could do that now.
So should we talk amongst ourselves then?
No, I do this all day long. I talk and then and I work as well.
He can do it. AI
Come
will
at
do
the
it.
same time.
AI can do it.
I could do this. Or could I do this? I don't know.
Don't say that, Don. That's what Joe Schoen is using.
I know it's a joke right now. He's using the. Well, I already threw the magic 8-ball. So Joe Shane.
It's all right. Joe
Who is
Shane's
that?
already-
Who is that in the red dress?
Joe Shane, by the way, has already admitted that he did a load of draft simulations and didn't come up with this double pick in any of his simulations. So
James, just to let you know, I read this article today that female redheads are becoming more predominant in the United States.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's in the New York Post.
Well, that's good to hear, but not
Why
good to hear at the same time.
Why the hell does it matter?
Just insight.
He knows why.
Insight.
Oh, fine.
I'll clue you in later, Don. But that was a good article in the New York Post. You do need to take a look at that.
Why do I feel like we had a good draft, but other people in our division, as our big brother said, had a good day also? That's not good.
Evidently, Miami has traded with San Francisco. We're getting a lot of swaps here at the bottom half of the draft. I mean, I don't know why you would do that, but okay. I mean, you're only 4 picks away, but that Buffalo pick is Buffalo.
I don't know why they did that. Bean, you're on the clock, Bean.
Miami is a hot mess, literally.
You know what? If you're Miami
trying to get out of the first round and save money because it's so far over the cap.
you got to
Right.
go. If you're going to go this pick, Miami kept their pick. I think they swapped just to get some more assets. But if you're Miami, you got to go Cooper. You got to go Cooper Jr., the wide receiver. It would.
Oh yeah, because they gave away. They brought in the quarterback
Out of
and then
Indiana.
Yeah, I mean that would just make more sense. Yeah, they did. I love that there.
Wow. The Georgia Tech guard Rutledge just went to Houston at 26. Wow.
The guard. I knew they were going to go O-line. I had a feeling.
That's a third round play.
You had that Big Blue for life. You had that thought process.
O-line. You said he's a third rounder, you think?
That's a third round player.
That's a reach.
Wow, that's a reach.
That's good for us. Those D tackles keep dropping, baby.
Behind Santos, he's behind Pregnon. He's behind a few guards.
But
I had him my number 4 guard, but I thought
I was going to say, but is he the best guard that is currently available at 6'4", 316 pounds?
No, I had Pregnon and Procession.
The Texas A&M kid, Prasantas, is probably just as good a gap scheme fit, if that's what you're looking for.
But the thing with him is, with Rutledge, is one thing I always remember about him is he is a pure athlete. He was a state champion shot putter. He put up 1,000 points of rebounds and points, I should say, as a basketball player as well. He was only a 3-star recruit coming out of college.
Started at Middle Tennessee State too.
Yeah, he's a guy that's worked his way up. He's a guy that started all 26 games over the last 2 seasons. He's I mean, I think he's a guy that's another one has showed his versatility over at the Senior Bowl. I mean, if you're looking for a guy, he's aggressive. He knows how to finish. He's a guard that can pull. And to Big Blue for Life's point, you had CJ Stroud take a beating. So I mean, but if you look on the negative side, I mean, his footwork, I would say his footwork is choppy at best. But if you're looking for a guy that is maybe, I don't know if they're thinking he's a plug and play guy, but I kind of think that with Tennessee Titans, I kind of think that he could be someone coming in that, is going to be groomed to start right away with that's because that's the only thing I can think of that's you would bring him in. And, it's not like, I don't know. I kind of think this is a Brian Daboll pick, to be perfectly honest, because Carmen Baselli's over in Tennessee as well. So I kind of
He went to Houston, Tim. He went to Houston. He went to the Texans.
Oh, Texans. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else. But I can't think of who the offensive line coach in Texas. I'm trying to think.
I have no idea. He must not be good because they wasn't good last year.
No, there's a new guy.
Yeah, they just got a new guy.
And I can't think of who the fucking new guy is. I literally can't think right now.
If there's a third round grade on that guy, and he went in the first round, and that's
Chris
just
Johnson to
fucking
Miami, they're saying.
I mean, that's how I saw it. A lot of it's late second, early third round grades are the predominant grades because you've got Basantis ahead of him. You got Pregnon. You probably have Dunker from Iowa who's moving inside, definitely. I think all of those guys are ahead of Rutledge.
Hey, fellas, you know what this means? That means that those defensive tackles just
Are going to keep falling.
They're going to keep dropping down, and hopefully,
37, you got to take them.
Peter Woods, you said?
I'm just trying to get out of this fucking draft.
What did you say, Peter Woods?
I'm just trying to get to the second round, brother.
I don't think Woods will
Peter
be
Woods
there.
and Hayden McDonald still there. And you've got a load of corners.
I just want to get the first round over with.
That's all I want, bro. That's literally all I fucking want right now is to get this over with. Because James is right. I got to work tomorrow.
You got to work tomorrow. I got to work in 4.5 hours.
James, you're awfully quiet over there, bro. You still stupid.
Dom, in all honesty, you know I love you, but that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. I'm just throwing that out there, man. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah,
nah, man.
I thought tomorrow,
take it off tomorrow. Usually take off the next day.
No, I never take it off. I work.
You never take off the next day?
Nah.
Oh, all right. Well, look at you. Look at you, Mister. I have a work ethic.
I didn't know what to say. No.
Seriously, man. Do I really have to stream at 11 tomorrow? It seems like a lot of work.
I got nothing, man. I got nothing. I literally got.
That's why he's got to get off, big brother. He's fading. He's fading here.
My brain right now is
requesting a flyby.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Right now, the pattern is full in my head.
But no, honestly, man, I'm happy. Like I said, I wanted Styles, but Reese fell, and like Tim said, a lot of people had Reese ahead of Styles on their board, so
I did.
They took the guy. Tim did as well. They took the guy. The Giants took the guy they had higher, and then again taking offensive line. It may not be the sexy pick, but remember, sexy pick is not always the pick for right now. It's for later. You know, we do have a young quarterback that likes to run around. So I like what we did, but I do think, like I said, that our division rivals made some good moves as well. So that is a little eye-opening.
Dallas
and
both and in Washington all got better.
You know, so that was interesting as well. You know, our whole division actually had a pretty good day.
James, the Bills have just traded down.
James,
are you serious?
No.
Nah, you messing around, Doc.
I like Chris Johnson to Miami. I like this a lot. Miami's one of those teams that needs so much, and they also need not only help on defense and offense, but they truly need help in that secondary.
They just need help.
This is a kid that, like I said, I've liked his physicality. I liked his ability. He's a guy that I think, you know, a lot of people are going to say he's a zone guy, but I think he's also a guy that can play press, and it's also a guy that's going to create turnovers. That's why I wanted him for the Giants.
Yeah. Scheme versatile, day one starter who's rocketed up the boards. This is a guy that before this week, everybody had the second round. Really, this last week, we've started hearing a lot of rumblings of him sneaking late into the first round, and Miami moved on him. You know, running the 4.4 and measuring at 6'1.5 inches added a lot to him because there are questions about the long speed and there are questions about the size. Coming in at over 6 foot, coming in 4.4.
What are you looking at now, James?
For him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Spano. God damn it, Don. My TV's on a goddamn delay. God damn it, you were right. What the hell's going on today?
He saw the trade down.
I'm sorry, brother Joe. Damn it, yo. What the hell are you doing, Bean?
James is 3 picks away. What the fuck happened to T-Brad and where'd they go?
Real quick, did the Pats have to trade up because Vrabel's got to go?
I'm just a little surprised there's so many white people in the room. Just throwing that out there. I'm just kind of shocked. Where'd everybody go? I blinked or I fell asleep.
Patriots pick is about to be announced.
James, I like James. Welcome to draft weekend, Tim. No, I'm not streaming on Saturday. Screw that. I'm not streaming on Saturday.
I was gonna say, he doesn't have to do all that, but we do have a pick tomorrow. And then they traded the pick to the Patriots. Like you said, what is this for? Some more picks of Diana and her toes? Come on, man. Come on.
Looking good.
Your
Looking
toes?
good. Patriots took Caleb Lomu. Tackle out of Utah.
Was there something that I missed with toes?
No, I'm just making a joke because, a lot of guys like toes, whatever.
Okay.
Oh, my God. You traded him to your division rival. I don't know, Bean. But that was a Joe Shane move right there.
Yeah, well, you know what? Joe Shane is from Buffalo.
That is true.
So
that is true.
Where do you think Joe Shane got his chops? He got him in Buffalo.
That is true.
Dom, I'm very impressed that you going to work.
Well, let's see how this goes tomorrow. But
Why? What's going to happen tomorrow that you're not going to go to work?
Well, no, I'm going to go to work. It's how capable I am when I get there.
Are you actually going into work, or are you going to work from home?
No, working from home.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going into work. I didn't think you were jumping on the train.
Oh no, otherwise I'd be on the train in under 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I was really kind of impressed that you were going to work.
Oh no.
No,
I mean,
no, I'm not fucking doing that. What do you?
How'd
you lose your damn life?
Let's not jump the shark here, boys.
Yeah.
Work is overrated.
James, I'm literally just waiting.
I'm not Diana Rossini.
Yo, man, I'm mad that they keep talking about this chick on ESPN. It's like, okay, is this TMZ or ESPN? All right, we get it. There was something going on. It's over. She resigned from her job.
There are more important things to talk about.
Yes, like how Stephen A is going to obliterate Bridges tomorrow, and I can't wait for it because he sucked. Sorry.
He had 4 turnovers.
He had as many points as Joe Spano and Don does, and Don is all the way across the pond.
And they don't even play basketball over there.
I fell out of a boat, so
they call
neither could he.
They call basketball over there in the UK soccer.
Well, he can't play that either.
Call everything soccer.
No, it's football.
We call it netball.
Word on Francis is he's already flown out to Jackson Dart's house to protect.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're gonna get matching chains and create a dance now. Are we already starting narratives? I can't do that tonight. Save it for tomorrow.
You got to say that for tomorrow, James.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna spend the night with his family and his loved ones. I'm pretty sure he's not going to Jackson Dart's house.
What if he did go to Jackson Dart's house?
I'm pretty sure he's not.
What if Jackson Dart took his NIL money deal with the jet company and flew Francis out to bumfuck Egypt, wherever Jackson Dart lives? I forget. Utah.
Well, listen, if you're gonna send the jet for me, that's different. That's different. But you got to send your jet for me and my friend.
Hold on a minute. I gotta listen to this. This is an awkward moment after the Giants traded Dexter Lawrence. Hold on. Let's see here.
Does this give you flexibility to potentially move on from him, or you plan to keep Kayvon Thibodeau?
No, this is John Harbaugh's like, no, we're not moving on from Kayvon Thibodeau. And Joe Shane's sitting there like a robot. Okay. All right. I was just curious about that. Never mind.
We really have to keep Ghost Man?
Yeah, we do.
Are you serious? I hate the way you said that because that means you're serious. I hate you. Damn it. I wish we could Wonka you. Damn it, Don, Wonka him. Damn it. We got to keep Ghost Man? Oh, snap. He did it. It's one for the little guys. Yeah.
There you go. For the little people.
Oh, God. He got
him out. Now
oh, come on, man. It was this reverse racism. You kicked all the white people out. Ah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Salute to everybody that watched my brother and all our brothers tonight on the chat, man. Salute to y'all, man. I think we had a good night.
I think we had a very good night, James. I just had to give James his moment.
I disappeared quicker than Casper then.
That's what she said.
Disappeared quicker than Kayvon after the ball is hiked.
That's what I just said. I disappeared quicker than Casper.
Oh, God. I can't believe I hate that guy. Don. I hate that guy.
I can't believe 233 people are still watching.
What's the Chiefs doing? They're taking forever.
And they're in commercial on NFL Network, so they're waiting to come back from break to announce it.
I don't want to say anything, but we're smoking everyone on X, so just want to throw that out there.
Who actually said who said that this was a bad pick? Joe, you've seen people say this was
Peter Woods. Peter Woods is the pick.
Peter Woods.
Peter Woods.
Of course.
That's a good pick. All right, Peter Woods. Okay.
Of course, the rich get richer.
Malik was bitching about the Reese pick on the stream with. Oh, I didn't know that with Micah. I didn't know that. People love training
our players to be general managers.
The Jets are now on the clock. Jets have traded up
with Buffalo.
Yeah.
Well, who do they want?
No, they didn't. Are you serious?
They did. Yeah. Jets are on the clock. I'm not joking.
I'm guessing they need a corner.
I will I would jump down through the screen, Don.
No, I'm not joking.
What?
No,
the
he's
Jets are
right.
on the clock.
The Jets are on the clock.
All right. You know what? Okay.
What do we think they need?
Okay.
You good now? James, I mean, Dom, should I break the news to James now or later?
Do it now.
Okay. James, the Buffalo Bills have just traded the 31st pick to the Miami Dolphins for the 38th pick. Evidently, this is the first time in NFL history that a team has traded every pick within their division.
What is he doing?
James, by the way, I'm lying about that last one.
Yeah.
Are you really lying? Because I'm on a delay.
Bills are still at 31.
Bills are still at I really am lying about that. James.
You know what? I'm not even going to believe y'all until I get there. Screw y'all. And I love
Bills
y'all.
are all at 31. But by the way, Tim, me and you
got there, bro. You know what? A continent doesn't keep us apart, brother. You know, the ocean doesn't keep us apart.
We just keep swimming.
That's what we say about the Giants. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I think we need.
Peter Woods.
I think we need sound effects.
Looks like Timu Dexter Lawrence.
Yes, hon. More Hot Pockets. Right away, hon.
Just had to throw in a sound effect. Trying to stay awake because I still have to go make a thumbnail.
Oh, Timmy. By the way,
that's so weird.
From Mrs. Online Big Blue earlier, so I'll do it now. Hello and welcome.
She loves it. Well, James Doms does shorts for his Arsenal Domination channel, and he starts off every video with "Hello." So, Miss Online,
you can't. Are you serious?
Omar Cooper is the pick, by the way.
What's that?
Omar Cooper is the pick.
Oh shit! There's still a draft going on. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. They could have got a wide receiver. You know what? No. I'm not going to get upset anymore tonight. I'm done. No. I'm done tonight getting upset.
You're good. You're good. There is.
You traded within your division for a player that you could have drafted that you needed. You let them get it. That's just
All right. The Jets is in at third. Here we go. We're almost to the our WB.
Show Mark Cooper.
We're almost at we're already at the finish.
It is Cooper.
It's Cooper. Yeah.
It's okay. I can see Cooper to the Jets. Like Buffalo needed a wide receiver.
What are you doing, Bean?
Bean's about to become a has-been, I think.
Mr. Bean.
Listen, if Seattle trades with Buffalo, I fucking quit.
Yo,
I'm gonna fucking quit. Just for solidarity with James, I will quit.
Seattle's going to take a corner, and what is Buffalo going to do here?
I don't know. Like Buffalo, like that's why my man John.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
No, like you said, you literally traded with everybody in your division and traded down, and then the team that the last team, they picked a position that you needed.
They haven't traded with Miami yet.
I thought they did. Well, either way, the Patriots and the Jets. It's like
we were joking about them trading with Miami.
I can't believe. I don't believe you. I don't know. It might have happened that I missed it because I'm high.
Trade is in.
Can we tell you now, James, that the Knicks actually won?
Listen, I'm not that high, buddy. All right, fuck out of here. I watched that atrocity. Excuse my language, kids. You should be in bed anyway.
Doing this. Yeah, kids, if you're listening, you should be in fucking bed. Jacob Rodriguez still available. Second level of defense is now stout. I like I said, I said it earlier in the week, and I was looking back in the messages. Yeah, I was texting Lester about it. And I said if Sonny Styles and Arville Reese were both there, I was going to have to take Reese because of the fact that even though the coverage ability of Sonny Styles makes you salivate a little bit, I think the overall ability of Arville Reese is going to be a difference maker. And if it is correct that John Harbaugh is saying they're moving him to the inside along with Tremaine Edmonds, I think if you could find another linebacker somewhere in day 2 or 3, you can have a very dominant front seven.
Yeah,
even with Kayvon Thibodeau.
Agreed. I my pick was Sonny Styles just simply because I didn't think Reese would fall.
I think Reese was going to be there.
Yeah.
It was interesting that we talked about it earlier in the day that there's always a team that kind of screws everything up. Like there's always a team that kind of comes up with a pick that just kind of fucks everything up. And I think that's what happened in this draft. I mean, I think that you looked at what happened, in the first 4 picks and you're just like, well, what the, some picks were, yeah. And the other times you were like, well, this just doesn't make any fucking sense.
Tennessee's coming in at 31.
I was going to say Tennessee are moving into 31.
James,
what? No way.
That's what I'm getting.
Tennessee Titans have moved.
Tennessee are moving to 31. Yeah.
The pick is actually in for the Tennessee Titans. The Buffalo Bills have moved out of the first round. They have the 3rd overall pick in the 2nd round.
By the way,
Tennessee go guard here. They desperately need a guard.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this is Pragon going off the board here.
This could be Pregnon. It could be Basantis.
It could be Basantis, but Pragon. I thought Pragon would go into the Rutledge earlier to the Texans, but
could be Rossini.
And then you're convinced Seattle takes a corner, right?
Yeah. By the way, James says he wanted to stay on till the Bills pick, so he's staying 24 hours.
Yo, it's crazy. Yo, I can't believe I can't believe that's insane.
The 224 people that are still watching, James and I are staying up all night and going into 7 p.m. or 7th, whatever time the fucking draft is tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do one of those weirdo streamers and be up all night.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly. Please.
Instead of the Titans blocking all night, you guys are up all night.
So now I got to ask a question here, guys. You pick at 37. McDonald has dropped nicely for you. Do you give up some draft capital to make sure to get him at the very top of this draft tomorrow?
Well, McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm, no, I don't know. I'm not. There's. You still have McDonald. You still have Lee Hunter. You still have other guys available. You still have a linebacker position. I think the Giants
available too, Tim.
What's that?
I agree with you. Stay pat because I think
because
corners are available too.
Yeah, you're right. Dom is right, and I must be tired because I'm agreeing with Dom.
Okay.
I think they may go corner.
Colton Hood here at 37. I do take McDonald if he's there, but if he's not there, Hood is the man I want.
Tim is
McDonald hasn't been picked up yet. Amen, Perry.
RWB. Yeah, I've kind of gone off the rails a little bit. I'm done, and I'm happy. And I'm happy to be done because I didn't think I was going to stream this long. I think the league is just trying to wrap this up before 11 o'clock.
Yep.
Because they know I gotta work, and because James is making me work.
Oh, it's not me, but you better get that cotton gin out there early morning.
They've gone edge. It's Keldrick Falk, but has gone to the Titans.
Ooh, that's actually a good pick. I like it.
The new king of the almost sack. He was the college king of almost.
He was the college king, but like they always say, college stats never transfer over to the NFL. So he's got his own forte right now. Look at that. Yeah, okay. He's sitting there. I like the tux. Kind of like an old school 70s pimp, but okay. If he drives deep in the Lincoln, we'll be all right. But we're here we go. Okay.
And then
do you think
Seattle gets us out of here with a corner? I predict.
Yeah, I think so too. But do you think that Jadaidon Price is a option here for them, a running back?
Me for Seattle, you mean?
For Seattle, yeah.
For Seattle,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I heard he likes pancakes.
Yeah,
because you got to remember something.
I
Not
like
only did
pancakes.
they lose Walker.
I'm trying, Dom. I'm trying. Hold on. Pancake is far away on the soundboard. Hopefully, I can get there before. How about we just do this one?
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
That's like pancakes, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Just trying to make James laugh.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a corner too, but I'm not ruling out Price here. I'm really not.
Come on, Tom, say it with me, you pancake eating motherfucker.
Kevin.
Corner in the draft.
When you also consider the other half of the running back platoon blew out his ACL late in the regular season, and he may not be ready for week 1, they desperately need a running back.
You know what the problem is here, James? These two guys on the bottom don't understand that the last 40 minutes of the stream, we don't talk football. We talk.
Listen, you've been checked. We
talk about football.
Brother Joe, he's been checked out. Don knows this. You're giving great analytics here because I'm not gonna lie. Some of these guys later down here, I'm not too familiar with. So I definitely appreciate your takes here. I don't think it was a. What'd you say?
I'm a professional.
He's a professional.
Oh, I mean, yes, we know.
We all know where he's a professional at. Oh yeah. Sorry. We are now free. Kendrick Falk to Tennessee will thrive. Wow. Philosopher said Neighbors mad we passed on downs twice. I saw the video of Neighbors watching the draft. Yeah, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. That's all I'm
I mean, he's allowed to have an opinion.
No, I was kind of upset too. Because it was almost like the Micah Parsons dream. Even after losing Devontae Smith, it was that dream was there that we were going to get that talent that everyone talked about. And Micah Parsons, when he came out of before he came out that last year at Penn State, they questioned his attitude, they questioned his professionalism. Him and his girlfriend had a baby. They said everything changed, that he was a different player. And then for him to go to Dallas after we traded, of course, with the Bears, it was the dream ruined for a organization that hadn't had a linebacker since Carl Banks in '84 get drafted that high, and then we turn around and let Dallas get him, and now we kind of did the same thing with Caleb Downs.
I think that's right.
I don't think it is definitely similar, but again, our positioning. I mean, it's crazy to keep talking about the Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal draft, but this definitely has a lot of similarities to it. But again, the sexy pick, or in Caleb Downs, you would have a more immediate impact. But taking top offensive lineman, whether he's going to play a tackle or if you move him to guard, if this guy does pan out, and actually become a top lineman in the league, you can't go wrong with that. John Harbaugh is a guy, he builds from the inside out for his teams. That's kind of how you're supposed to do it. He believes in defense, so that's why we went with the Reese pick and taking the offensive lineman. I think for right now you could be a little disappointed, but in the long run, I think we'll see it pay off.
RWB is right. Neighbors isn't afraid to speak his mind. Remember the pre-draft video that came out when he wasn't enthused about playing with Daniel Jones? Yes, I do remember that.
Well, that's because Daniel Jones sucked.
I also remember him shopping for a house in Cali. All right, the pick is in. This is the final pick in the first round with a 32nd overall pick. The Seattle Seahawks select. I was hoping someone in the chat would say.
I haven't got it through yet.
Well, I'm on a super delay because my TV's on CP time, so I can't.
You're still waiting for the Bills, aren't you?
I actually am, Don. I can't believe it, Don. You don't even know how pissed I am that they did that, Don.
No,
I'm telling you.
I am.
No, that was a little fucked up. That was a little fucked up, Dom.
Like, yo.
Right next to Goodell, he looks like Jacob Rodriguez run through a copy machine on reduce and with low toner.
Whoa, I think that guy might be special needs. Whoa, be careful, Joe.
Joe, I think he's got.
Joe, I think the devil's gonna come visit you tonight.
I meant my appearance on his
Joe,
face.
that's you know what, Joe? This is the time that we stop talking.
It's the Make-A-Wish kid. I gotta get off.
We don't make fun of Make-A-Wish kids here. I know we're badasses. We leave the kids alone. You actually took James out. I don't even think that.
It wasn't the black guy, God. It wasn't me, Satan.
That's what happens to volume off.
I was gonna make a bad joke because I was waiting. I'm not gonna do it though. Hold on, I gotta listen to this kid now. Oh, I can't. Where'd it go? I lost my audio. Fuck. This professionalism is Make-A-Wish Foundation.
They put this sign right on the board. It's like Make-A-Wish. I was like, oh man. Thanks.
And
it's Jadarian Price.
Foot.
It's Jadarian
Price.
Price.
Good call, Dom.
Right. You throw enough money, you had to get one to stick.
I was going to say, when you start running out of players, you got to get one right. It is Price. And I wish I knew what he was saying. Oh, yeah, I can unmute it. Hold on.
There it is.
Notre Dame running back.
Sometimes it just
there you go, Dom.
And Seattle didn't get out, right? Didn't move back on the draft so much.
All right, good call, Dom.
Great job. Great way to wrap that up. Good call, Dom.
You missed the other 31, but you nailed the first. You nailed the last.
Well, hey,
the price is right.
Hey-o. All right, for the 235 people still watching, what the fuck? Why? Did you? Tim sent you a summary on John and Joe's. Oh, thank you, Mike Lee. Mike Lee is always sending me stuff, and I really do appreciate it. I will leave we'll actually review the presser tomorrow. I don't know why, but we will review them because James is making me work.
Oh yeah. It's me.
It is. I gotta blame somebody. Yeah.
Better blame Eli Whitney.
I gotta blame inventor of the cotton.
Oh God.
Oh dear Lord. This is what happens when I stay up late. And I still gotta get up early.
Hey, not as early as I have.
Oh my God, you're still fucking whining about getting up?
Yeah, I'm getting my violin out.
Hold on, I'll get the violin out for you. The tightest violin in the world for you, Big Don.
Is that what Diana Rossini was doing too?
Oh God. Oh God. Mike Vrabel, he just took a shot from across the pond.
Mike Vrabel's sitting there going, how do I get to that dwarf motherfucker?
Mike Vrabel going, I felt something.
He could ask his pass rushers, but they don't know either.
Here, listen, there's someone that loves the marathon streams. I thought Neighbors was going to go off on Twitter. Apparently, he was on a podcast tonight running his mouth. Oh, boy, that should be interesting. Trenton says Eagles drafting wide receiver means AJ is gone. But, Trenton, what if AJ stays? That is a fear that I have.
We don't have any corners, let alone an extra corner to cover the guy they just got.
There's only two things in this world I fear. One is banana tree spiders, and AJ Brown staying in the division with the Eagles. Because to James's point, it's gonna be like, who's gonna cover him? Who's gonna cover him?
That's why we're keeping Ghostman so he can apply pressure with Abdul Carter on the quarterback.
Which makes sense. It really and I love it because I mean we actually have audio footage of the Giants lining up in the line against the Philadelphia Eagles if AJ Brown plays. I went like this, he went like that. I said to Abdul, "Where'd he go?" Abdul said, "Where'd who go?" If AJ stays, many books will be read. That's true. He does like to read on silent. Price is better than love. Well, maybe the price is right. Let me see what else we got here. All right. What is we got Gen Extra? We got that one. Mike Lee says strong rush covers weak. Yeah, we talked about it a million times. You have yourself a hellacious pass rush. You shave 2 seconds off your time in the secondary. It's the opposite way. If you have a hellacious secondary, you can cover up for a bad pass rush. 100% Mike Lee. I'm fine with the draft. I will give my final draft grade tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So make sure everyone stays tuned for that. Dom, are you're gonna be at the 11 o'clock stream?
What, tomorrow morning?
No, it's not tomorrow morning. It'll be 6 o'clock your time, or 4 o'clock your time.
Let's see how my day's going.
Don's like, are you kidding me, buddy?
If I gotta work, you gotta work.
Don's like, are you kidding me, buddy? Got stuff to do.
Obviously, I will be working very hard at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
I was gonna say you will be working diligently. Can't wait till it's all over again tomorrow. Anyway. I can't wait till it's over tomorrow. It hasn't even started yet. Philosopher says, I think we're gonna have a choice between corner and defensive tackle pick.
I agree.
Unless we trade with Buffalo.
Yo, I'm telling you, that was just weird to watch. It was just a capper on my night for
Dom,
the gods.
Dom will be at the pub. Dom, are you going to be at the pub tomorrow?
No, I've got coaching to do tomorrow.
I was thinking about the day drinking with T-Brad. That didn't sound like a bad idea. It's supposed to rain on Saturday. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. But then I got to work.
I'll tell you what, Neighbors is going off on why we didn't get downs. I don't know why he's cross at not getting him at 5. It should be more cross at not getting him at 10.
Where's he going off? What podcast was he going off on, Dom?
It's all off Twitter at the moment. Let me put a link into the article.
See, this is where social media goes wrong, because it's like, I don't give a hot damn hootenanny what my wide receiver thinks about. You know, like, I don't give a hoot, hot and holler.
You don't give a hootenanny?
You
don't give a hootenanny.
Like you are right. You are right though, because actually,
there you go.
Who cares, right? You're here to play. Shut the fuck up and get on with it. Is basically what I think John Harbaugh should be saying to Malik Neighbors.
I think he's gonna get a call. It's like, hey, buddy, I just sent the fat boy out of here to Cincinnati. All right, now I know you got some talent, and I need you, but you watch your jibs.
You watch it, because there's no hootenannies in here.
Yeah, it's like, seriously. And then you know what the bad thing is? And the last thing I'll release is that tomorrow morning, all we're going to have to hear is, I can't believe Malik Neighbors went off and it's like, who cares? He's probably drunk somewhere, thought he was going to get his boy. He might be friends with Downs or something. Who knows? You know, like, come on.
Yeah,
who cares?
You know, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not going to the 225 people that are still tuning in after, I don't know how many fucking hours, 3 hours and 42 minutes. What the hell? Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. But I don't care. I don't care about Malik Neighbors. Why don't we just bring in OBJ, call it a day? What's really?
Oh my God!
Really have some fun.
OBJ should call it a day, shouldn't he?
Oh my God!
Should have called it a day after. He called it a little while ago.
What if he pulls a hammy like his first game?
What if he pulls a Diane Rossini?
Well, I have heard she's available.
We needed a Rossini joke when we're throwing that in there. I love a quality entertainment tonight. We're quality entertainment every time. How many streams are James? How many streams are the best streams the last 40 minutes? I mean,
that's when you get the real. That's when you get the real talk.
That's when we get the real talk. That's when we get man talk. I mean, I love the one stream where we went off on R&B music, or we started naming the top hip hop artists of 2020. I mean, that's what everyone knows. That's what we do here. We don't, there's sometimes some football thrown in, and people stay. Sometimes we just keep going to see how many people we can lose. That's why we bring Dom on.
Well, listen, I'll be
up tonight, Dom.
To stream for almost 4 hours, that's, you got to be able to mix it up a little bit.
Exactly. But Dom, you weren't the stream killer today. I really do appreciate that.
Well, had to happen at some point.
And you actually brought people in. We actually have the largest audience that we ever had from the UK. One. And please remember, off Broadway says we are all too old to be up this late. I think we are. Please remember to also remember that I am still, and I have to double check the numbers. I think they come out in 2 days. I am still the 7th most downloaded podcast in all of Germany. Yeah, I just like that. I just like to say that once in a while. Me and David Hasselhoff.
I was going to say, you probably still behind David, though.
Hoss right now. I am the 7th. Not even Giant related, not even sports related, not even weather related. I am the 7th most downloaded podcast in Germany.
Wow.
I translate well in German. Mein Herr. I think that's German.
Jawohl.
Yeah.
And don't forget to vote for me as the #1 black podcast for Fuck Your Sensitivity, the Mad Ramblings of a Gen Xer, because the voting is open and I am in the directory now for the black podcasts. I always love sending James those emails because when I win this year, I'm sending you.
That's fine. I'm going to get on the mic and say, Mikal Bridges sucks.
Actually, if I was winning, I was thinking about sending Dom.
You should send Don. That'd be hilarious. Don, you should go up there and be like, what you mean I'm not black? Y'all racist?
I'm UK black. What's wrong with you?
It's a state of mind.
I'm telling you, they'd be sitting there looking at you like, well, damn it, we can't prove this right now. We have to give him the award.
#1 giant podcast in the UK. No, I'm not the #1 giant podcast. I wish I was. But I will take 7th most downloaded podcast in Germany. I'm actually the #1 downloaded podcast in Uganda, but we don't want to talk about that.
See, I'm big in Libya.
That's interesting.
Because you're small in the UK. Sorry. Sorry, man. I just had to. Beers. I love it. Beers, brats, and lederhosens. That's going to be our next show, James. Beers, brats, and lederhosens. All right, guys. It is. I was going to go for 4 hours.
Oh, no. Sorry, I'm also big in Uganda.
You also are? Well, yeah. I think the average height in Uganda is like 4'11" or 4'6".
And Nigeria, for some reason, Indonesia. I'm big in some random shit places.
See? I know. I love this. Tim is global. Who knew? I didn't know it. I got someone that called me and said, you know where you rank in Germany? I'm like, it's like, no, I didn't even know you could figure out where you ranked in places. They're like, you rank 7th in all podcasts. I'm like, great. That and a nickel gets me a schwitzel.
That means there's some German janitor or some German mechanic or somebody doing this shit somewhere. And he's listening right now going, love these guys.
I love this guy. This guy's so much fun.
To be fair.
Love these guys.
To be fair.
Hey, turn it on. Turn it on.
There's a lot of logic to Tim being big in Germany because there's a lot of US military bases in Germany, of course.
Yes, and actually, that I was joking, and Dom, way to fuck it up by bringing in the truth. Yes, there are a lot of German bases because Stuttgart and I forget where the other places are that they're heavy military presence. So that's one of them.
But is there a heavy military presence from the US in Uganda?
I don't know. Maybe.
Probably.
I'm big in Brazil and Romania, at least with the
Romania.
Brandon says, who we get, Tim? Oh, we got Big Francis at 10, and we got Arville Reese at 5, which is still shocking to me, but that's all right. I was gonna go, like I said, till 4 o'clock, 4 hours, but we still have 2:19. It's always good, guys. We always have a lot of fun, especially, like I said, I love the last 30 minutes. That's always my favorite part of the show. Because of the fact that we do get to go into a lot of fun stuff as always. James, you got anything intelligent to say? I was going to ask Dom, but I knew that was a dumb question.
I was going to say, that's a stupid question.
No, I just, we had a solid draft. It was good. It seems like we might have corrected the Kayvon and Evan Neal, hopefully. And anybody who was like really bitching about it, just ignore him.
Big Joe, what's your final thoughts?
Love the pick at 5. Don't love 10. I'll trust the process. Hope some things fall our way at 37 and beyond. That makes up for losing what I think is one of the 5 best players in this draft.
Big Don.
I'm dumb, but close
Big
enough.
Dom. What did I say? Dom? Sorry. Big Dom.
Yeah, I think I'm shocked that Rose was Reese was still there at 5. But I'm too tired now.
I know.
Yeah, but I think that's a really great pick. I think that's really exciting. I agree. I just wish we'd taken Downs at 10. I think that would have transformed that defense. But let's see how Francis turns out. He's. You can see the logic behind the pick. I just think that I'd rather have Downs. But I think a good solid draft from the Giants. We know that it's going to take a few years to get where we want to build. We just need to make sure we develop these players as they come in. But I am quite excited for who we pick at 37 tomorrow. Lots of good options.
Well, we're going to be back. I don't know what time the draft starts tomorrow, but we're going to be back.
7.
We'll be back. 7. We'll be back at 7. We'll be back at 11. We'll be back at 7-11. All right, Mike, go and get some fucking coffee. I don't know. But the Wawa's closer. So I'm not going to, I'm going to go to 7 and get coffee. Great draft, better stream. That's my 2 cents. Well, your 2 cents is worth a lot to me, and I really do appreciate it, RW. And I want to appreciate the 224 people still hanging out and watching and having a good old time. Don is just smiling like, what the fuck? But that's why I love you, brother. You know that. I'm going to just bring the show down a minute because I do have to give Dom his flowers before I check out. Dom, you've been doing
this is unusual.
Shut the fuck up. Dom, you've been doing this now for what, 4 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Is this year 4? And you have been the consummate professional. You've run the show even when I was at like the draft parties and calling the streams from the locker room from the New York Giants. So
and the bar.
In the bar. Yes, that's right. We were in the bar one year, which was a really good time. But I really do appreciate you doing all the work and doing the effort because people have got to remember you're 5 hours time difference. You're already 4:20 your time if I'm not correct.
Correct.
I am correct. So I got something right. So I want to give you the online Big Blue New York Giants Straight Talk flowers here on the Believe Network because you are doing a wonderful job. You did a fantastic job. And like I said, you are, I always consider you a friend because we've known each other for a couple of years. I mean, for years now, it seems like forever. And I really do appreciate you not only supporting me, but supporting the channel and always being there when we need you and when we ask you. And like I said, I do think you put in a Herculean effort for someone that's 4'7" to be on this thing for such a long time. And I really do appreciate it. And since I'm Irish, I have to end it out the right way. Fuck you.
I was waiting for it. It's always a pleasure, Tim. Always a pleasure.
Well, you know that because you get to hang out with me.
Yeah, I mean, life has its downsides.
That's why I love you, brother. You know that. That's why we love you. I'm watching Neighbors on the podcast with Parsons. He keeps this up. He won't be here long. I love this one, Mike Lee. Dom got taller.
Yeah, I've been in space.
Yes, he's been stretching. He's been doing a lot of stretching exercises, Dom.
Yeah, I've been in space when James is just spaced.
Nah, James is here. I'll say this. Don't be surprised if Neighbors is doing some of this on purpose.
Yeah.
I don't think
I don't know. I think at this point in time with Neighbors, I just think that's it. That's who he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Neighbors is not like it's like again, people are gonna keep going on about this. Like, yeah, he's talking to our in-division rival on his podcast because that's where we are in life now about why our general manager or our new head coach / combo didn't take a player he wanted. Okay.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. All right, guys, we're out of here. It's late. We're going to be back tomorrow. We always joke a lot on this show. We always have a lot of fun and everyone, if everyone takes it and people that follow the show and know the show, take it in good stride and know that a lot of times we're just being funny. We're just being assholes. We're just being sarcastic and we're just having a good time. And like I said, we appreciate everyone, especially that hung out, the 217 people that are still here. I'm trying to get that count down to 180, but it's not fucking working.
Do you want me to start talking again?
Yeah, well, damn, Dom, it dropped down to 190. But I just do want to say thank you to everyone. We are going to see you again tomorrow. I will be on at 11, then I'll be on again like around 6:45. And we'll see how far we go into the second round. We'll see if we, you guys are going to pop on. And so I want everyone just to have themselves a good night, have yourself a safe night. And just remember this, guys, it's just a football. It's just a game. Don't worry about other things in life a lot more than worry about the New York Football Giants. But you know what? It's been a fun show. It's been a great show. We'll see everyone tomorrow. Good night, everyone. And I love my new outro because it's short and it sums it up for the entire show.
That motherfucker must have lost his goddamn mind.